Hello.
Hi, everyone. I'm tired.
This is so loud.
Oh, why is it so loud?
It's just always loud. I don't know. It's never quiet enough until I say, "Wow, this is loud," and then.
And then suddenly, it's loud.
Yep.
While you're fixing that, I'll do our greetings. Hello, Bass. Hello, Flair. And hello, Canadian Lucifer. Welcome, welcome. I hope everyone's having a good day. I feel like mine can only go up from here, so I'm hoping for that. Yeah, my hog just gave up on me today.
Yeah, your hog.
Literally, I'm sitting there, I turn the key, and all I get is and I'm like, oh no, please, no, not this, not this, ah! If somebody plans a murder based on one of the short stories I've written, then I'll know something's up. Ooh, exciting thing happening tomorrow. Nice, Flair. Can you share the secret on what the exciting thing is, or is it secret? In the meantime, let me get Vito Ninja running, because I can show stuff off tonight.
Oh snap, she's gonna show stuff off tonight.
I got a comic to color.
Yeah, you gotta be on that. I'm gonna be out of stuff.
I do. Ah, that's not allowed. That's illegal. No way, Jose. Oops, I never opened Clip Studio. Ha! Open, please. Thank you.
I get to go on a
now may I
scavenger hunt tomorrow, apparently.
Fun?
I get to find a tree in an area based on one picture of the tree.
Wow. That really is a scavenger hunt. Hello, Mason. Welcome, welcome. Oy, oy, oy.
Before we get Mars's view on here as well, because we want it big, do we want sneak peeks of the stream upgrades to become V-Worlders?
I would love some sneak peeks of the V-Worlders.
Well,
nice, Flair! Oh, that's awesome!
Yay!
Oh, I hope you guys have something planned. That sounds like so much fun.
We love a comeback.
We do.
Ooh. Oh, Canadian Lucifer gave the eyes.
Right.
Alright, the question is, do we want to see all of the scenes that I have sketched out? Or do we want to just see one of them? How much surprising
well, I know
should
what
we have?
I want. What does
you want to see all of them?
Want?
Is that what you want, Mars? You want to show them all off? Hello, Allie.
Like to, you know?
He's beaten and abused now, guys.
Yowie, it's a single person on screen, Allie.
He is now bloodied and broken nose. He's bruised. No more.
All of them, Allie's greedy. Hello, Fetty. Welcome, welcome.
Greedy? Alright. Is that what you wanted,
Aha,
Mars?
there's my
all of
studio.
them?
It is indeed what I wanted.
Alright. I won't show the full
this
extent.
Is exactly what I wanted.
Of all of the things I sent Mars. However, we'll see some of them.
I'm wondering why my tablet isn't working. It's not plugged in.
No, Canadian Lucifer. And I can't win.
Because blood and bruises.
Very nice, Flair.
Oh crap! What did I do? That's not what I wanted to do. Shit.
Well, let's actually start here a second.
Okay. Crisis averted.
So for y'all who don't recall, we are we're becoming truly V-Worlders.
Yes, we're making the jump.
We're gonna be our stream is gonna be its own little world. Actually, worlds.
We're gonna have our
that go based
own
off our
little
lore.
places to exist.
And so one of those worlds is a place for folding planets, where also constellations will take place.
yes!
So if y'all who may or may not recall, this is that area, the constellations area with the city in the background. The van
Sure with my name.
at the cliff here.
That's wild, Federico.
Laying on a picnic blanket. This is where constellations will be. There's like a swing and a picnic table and all this sort of stuff. Oops. Did I not? I think. So this... It'll load. Nope, that's because that's not the right thing.
Drat.
Is it this one?
Gotta get the right thing. Oh, wait.
So
what am I
this
doing?
is the concept of the constellation screen. So this will not be a stream screen. This will be for the podcast Mars and I want to do, where we basically fangirl about our favorite webcomics and stuff. But
Yes.
so this is this area here.
Because we just have so much we want to yap
Right
about,
here.
honestly.
But this folding planet stream will mostly take place here on top of our van with some sort of projector.
Yes!
So, what is that gonna look like? Here's a little sketch
Let's
of us on our
see.
van.
Transition. There we are!
So this is us sitting on the van, and then just like now, where Mars is like, ooh, look at me, I'm gonna draw 2. Well, look, there's also the version for Mars to draw 2. Look at that.
Ooh, a side-by-side. I don't think I got to see that the other day.
You did. They're there. They're all there. These are copying from your message. Yep. You didn't look very well.
Hella cool.
Tisk tisk. And I do plan on, so I have a drawing tablet. When Mars does not have a screen, I plan on her to have a little computer, a little laptop. But when she does, she'll have a drawing tablet too. And then these are like,
Ooh,
you know,
I
alien
get 2
space
devices.
tech.
I feel so special.
So these are gonna like float a little bit and all that sort of stuff. Very cool, very cool. But oh my god, there's other places here too. There's not just the top of the van, the van. There's also
let us explore these places.
swings. And these swings, technically the table changed positions compared to the swings, I think. No, it didn't. I'm consistent. So now there's the swings.
Yay!
So the swings are for this little beginning part of stream where we normally have the art. Now it'll have this, where we're on the swings, and the art can be on the screen here while we just chat for a little bit. We just hang out. We're not doing art yet. Well, we're doing this,
I love
the word of
poses
the day.
of us on the swing.
All of that.
And the
And
swing's
it's
gonna move.
the swing's gonna move a little bit, just a little bit, not like a full swing, just a little rock back and forth to have that. And this computer screen, I actually have a version where I want to have it closed as an option. So yeah, see guys, see how it's here? See the computer's on the picnic bench here, and we're in the swings, and then behind us is where this is. So I'll probably have to put the blanket in the background of this one, just so that we're consistent. The blanket's probably like over here somewhere. I'm not gonna be too anal about full consistency in like truly 100% accurately depicting a 3D space. I am just going to vaguely imply that this is one consistent world.
It's
All right,
the
we'll show the rest.
vibe of the 3D space.
So then, of course, there has to be a starting screen and a screen and an ending screen. And now this one's a little more in the concept stage than the rest, but the current plan is the van. And the van driving towards, with the city in the background, either moving away or like getting smaller. Probably getting smaller makes more sense.
I think getting
and then-
smaller, yeah.
I'm thinking of having
Fun
like,
fact, this was inspired by one of the
signs.
Pokemon game endings.
yeah, I'm thinking of having there's like signs with the time instead of like a timer. We like pass like mile markers, but they're like minute markers.
Ooh.
That's my thoughts right now. And then it has this little like
Oh,
starting
that'll be
soon
fun.
projection on it. And then the van's gonna wheels. There'll be like just random shit passing by too to give that movement, maybe some bumps. And then of course, every stream needs a good ending screen where we're driving back towards the city.
Course.
And
because it's time to leave the Outlook.
Exactly, and we still want to have our lovely, YouTube channel members present. So I'm thinking again more like direction-y signs, but it has like the names on the little sign direction things with the titles and all that.
And it's super cool.
Yeah.
Ori did such a good job with this. When she shared that with me, I was blown away. I was like, holy crap, that's amazing!
It's really happening. Now Mars hasn't seen this either, and I'm not going to show it yet because it's not as like confident with it, and I think I need to draw the whole thing first, like I did with the concept. I think I need to draw the area like this first before I can do what I want to do, because it's going to be happening with the other two streams too. Making Time and Game Night will both have their own little areas, because basically, for those who watched the March Hotel video, you can basically see how we're like going off the lore, and I have this room of like, I, the artist, right, have the room of like all these easels with paintings on them, and those paintings are like portals to those worlds that mostly we made, and that's why the March Hotel is kind of like
realizing I need to design my own god room.
Yes,
probably a god library.
Ooh, a library is good. Opening a book. But that's why the March Hotel was kind of like a weird anomaly, because it just appeared. The Paper Demon portal will also have the similar thing, that it just kind of appeared. But so these places are all different canvases in the room that we go to do our things, our various things. And so there's going to be one for game night, where right now my big concept idea is I want to have a courtroom for those cool new PNG Tuber kitty corner sprites that I wanted us to have, where we're all on the same side and it's like the leveled ones, and then we're like objecting to talk and all of that. But then I also need to have a room that makes sense with our 2.0 sprites, these 2.0 sprites, for other games, because I'm not making I'm not making whatchamahoos. I'm not making the outfits for all of those every time. Specifically, those are going to be special Ace Attorney sprites for the rest of the games, because there's just too many. So that has to be a different room. And then I also... and then that has to have a starting soon screen and ending screen that are going to be more. And then also... Oh, I forgot to mention, because Mars didn't see it either, the Folding Planets one has a stinger transition idea. For my idea is that it's gonna like fold in from the sides and then zoom out, and it's gonna be our little origami heart logo, and that's gonna be the transition, the stinger. I don't know what the stinger for the game night one is gonna be yet, because we basically will have three things. We'll have Folding Planets, Ace Toonie, and then Making Time. Making Time is going to be tea themed, so that we still keep this like original vibe that we had here with this one here. But yeah, so we're being V-Worlders, guys. It's gonna be crazy.
We are. Look at us.
It's gonna be crazy.
Upgrade.
I'm making it crazy. We're crazy.
Well, I was gonna say when doesn't Guard 1 look scared, but nah, he definitely wasn't scared when we first met him.
No, He's beat up. He's battered and bruised. And now I'm continuing on. Alright, Mars, are you up?
I am up. I've gotten 2 panels done
Oh shit.
in the time it took us to introduce.
How dare you? This is how dare you start without me?
I have to catch up. We're already 16 minutes in.
I haven't even started! Who's messaging me? You are.
Yeah, just ignore that. I just needed to put a link there to send to somebody else.
I voted in the anime, the Crunchyroll Awards, whatever the fuck it is.
Yes, I've been voting in that every single day.
What was I doing?
I really hope the Summer Hikaru Died gets something. Either Best Drama or one of the Best Voice Actor awards, because it was nominated for both.
Well, Mars, it looks like Dylan's gonna have to watch Free Run now.
Together?
Definitely with me, at least. I don't know if we'll make it like a Wednesday night thing again after Witch Hat, but...
Well, we do have to prioritize Witch Hat.
Yeah, Witch Hat first. We're not doing anything until then. But it's because Dungeon Meshi, Witch Hat, and Free Run are apparently the fantasy big 3. So,
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Which some silly billies online interpreted it as, oh, these 3 ripped off each other. No.
People are stupid.
No?
That's it. People
No.
are really stupid.
It's the same people who think Keyfree is a ripoff of Gojo. Allie, I'm pretty sure
What
the
am I
Summer
doing?
Hikaru Died is getting a season 2. The way they left it, they better be. Holy crap. I need it to. Please, please. That was an interesting horror show anomaly in that the drama was so well done, I kind of forgot I was watching a horror show until the horror bits happened. So I'm like, ooh, well played, guys, well played. I need this for your undercut, good sir. And you're gonna turn brown. Okay. Not doing that, I guess. As long as Summer Hikaru Died walks away with something, and of course my goat, Gachi Akuta, walks away with something, I will be happy. I also need Suika to win Must Be Protected category. I know Anya's probably gonna win it because that's just how the internet works, but oh, if there's
I
any
need you to
justice in the world,
finish your
Suika
season, Mars.
will get it. I finished 6 episodes last night, I'll have you know.
Yeah, and you met Joel. What do you think? What do you think
I
of him right now?
did.
What do you think of him right now?
His shtick honestly cracks me up.
Really? I'm
Yeah.
so annoyed by it. I'm like, why?
I kinda, cause they didn't, at least yet, they didn't push it too far. So in the series, guys, just to give you some context, so you're not wondering what me and Ori are talking about.
Technical
New character
Dr.
was introduced.
Stone spoilers, but no story relatedness.
Okay, technical Dr. Stone spoilers for a character. I'm not going to talk about what he does plot-wise. I'm just going to talk about his shtick, because they all have one. His shtick is basically, he gets nervous around girls, but he acts like a punk around guys. But he's kind of like, he looks very cute. So when he goes into his punk mode, it's like one of those
I don't know if I would call it punk.
psychotic modes. I'm not sure what to call it.
I would not call
to
it
be
punk.
honest.
I would say
Abrasive?
in front of women he can't speak. He's like he can't do it. Classic, like can't women. But not only is he normal in front of guys, he is like, I'm superior. My intellect is like I know what I'm talking about. So he's kind of a dick. He's not only just, ooh, I can't speak in front of girls. It is like that, and then also he's like an asshole.
Yeah.
But in like a smarmy, like I think I'm haughtier than you kind of
smarmy
vibe.
way, but the only place I've seen him do that, at least if I remember correctly, and I will say my memory might be a little fuzzy because I I was multitasking. I was writing reports while watching and taking breaks every now and then. It seemed like he was being haughty when it comes, like, in relation to his craft.
Yeah.
That's what I remember him doing, where he was like, I'm the best jeweler. You can't find another maker like me, you scrubs, you peasants.
No, 100%. 100%. He specifically has an insane amount of...
Maybe just because Luna was so unbearable last season, he feels better. I don't know why.
He certainly has his moment, and I enjoy his moment. Because it kind of
I'm very excited for his moment.
Hello, Jim.
Hiya, Jim.
Yeah, his moment is kind of baller, I will say.
Okay.
But beyond that, I'm just kind of like, all right, you're fine, I guess. Kind of annoying.
I'm like, all right, another one to the roster. Same with Dr. Chelsea. Although Dr. Chelsea kind of makes me laugh as well.
I didn't realize his hair ahoge are the number 12.
No way!
Yeah, I didn't realize that originally.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
When you look at it knowing, you're like, oh yeah, it is that.
I did realize that Dr. Chelsea's little ponytail resembles a pumpkin vine.
Yes.
Which I thought was very adorable.
I mean, and she keeps the hat, so.
Yes. And she has the little pumpkin backpack.
Yeah.
Hella cute.
She doesn't do much except the one thing she's meant to do, which isn't terrible, you know, but she really, that's it. She hasn't had a moment otherwise.
I kind of feel like she was only brought in to do that one thing, and, like, credit to her, she does it well.
Yeah.
Like, it worked out. I'm enjoying the new season so far. Well, new season to me. It's been out since last year.
Yes. I have no idea where
they
that
do
is.
have a lot of characters, Flair.
They do. It's a classic, like, I will say that's a classic shonen pitfall. It's a
classic character collectathon, as I like to call it.
Yeah.
Because they just gather so many characters. I think the thing that made me laugh the most, that kind of encapsulated that feeling, was when they broke out the, oh, who's killed who chart.
Yes.
Because, like, oh yeah, before all these guys became buddies and decided to help each other, they were at each other's throats and killing each other.
A bunch of them were, yeah. Yeah.
It's very classic shonen, but it's also modern in such a way that feels refreshing. Like, Senku is a very refreshing main character.
From what, like, you would normally call a shonen, but it does still have its classic, like, shonen
I don't
roots
think
in it.
Anyone out there would compare Senku to the original 3, like Naruto, Ichigo. Like, there is no comparison. He's nothing like them.
But, like, the overall story certainly has moments of, like, we've kind of sidelined these characters. There's, like, a billion fucking characters.
Yeah.
Power, you know. I love power friendship, but, honestly, like, that's a shonen thing.
If the manga weren't written ahead of time, if it was coming out season by season, I would have sworn that the current season I'm watching was because, we couldn't afford these voice actors anymore, so let's leave them behind. No, that's how it goes in the manga too.
I will be honest, I'm glad that we, like, leave people behind, because there's just so
it's like,
many.
if there's nothing for them to do, then it just kind of feels like a waste. So you don't want to run into that pitfall of, we have this character along because they're part of the group, but they got nothing to do, really. And
that's kind of like it's just a very classic shonen thing. And I think the reason is because a lot of shonens go on forever. You know?
Yeah.
And that's like... Ugh.
Yeah. not to deviate from this, I got a friend to watch Gachiakuta. She just texted me tonight that she started the first episode. I'm like, great, good. Yeah, I'm watching the sub. Yeah, thanks, Seth. I think you'll like the dub a lot better. And she's like, oh yeah, this slaps. I told you.
Converting everybody to... Okay, slightly related back into, voice actors now. I went on Paper Demon and I just, like, glanced at, like, some of the, like, recent art or whatever. And I, like, saw a character. I'm like, I think somebody has a Lego Monkey Kid OC.
No way!
It gives incredible Lego Monkey Kid vibes.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, here, I'll show.
Oh, you talked about Gachi above? I completely missed it, Allie. I'm sorry, I
So
got
the
chat on my
artist
phone. I'm trying to
is
actually
Tori
do stuff
Floop.
tonight.
I'm gonna
Tori
change.
Floop.
Tori with
Ooh.
an I, Floop. I'm gonna change so you can see the whole thing. This was the piece that I saw. And I'm like, oh, this gives big Lego Monkey Kid vibes. And then, like, I can't tell, there's no reference to it or not, you know? But, like no explicit reference. But, like, it does give big... In a lovely way, love it, you know? But it definitely was like, I kind of was like, am I just Lego Monkey Kid killed right now?
I see the vision. Oh, I could see the Smeargle vibes, Bass. A little bit of Smeargle
You know,
in there, too.
I'm looking a little more. I think it is just their style plus being a immortal demonic monkey has just caused this to be this way.
It's definitely an El Coincidence moment.
Yeah.
That reminds me, now I can show
So
my brother
Tori
the next
Floop.
few episodes of Monkey Kid.
Tori Floop.
That was some lovely art.
Yes. Okay, what was I doing? Allie said Gachiakuta things.
Yes, and I did not see it in chat. I'm not entirely sure where it is.
Oh, making times are not going to be on these new stream elements. This is something I'm slowly getting to. It's easier for me that way. Making time, I really, my goal is finishing the Death of Me animatic so that it can come out after we've finished Trials and Tribulations videos. Now that is a while away, but I'm not going that fast.
You could do it, Ori. We believe in you. Ah, there we go. Now my other friend is texting me back. She's like, wait, the dub is way funnier. And I'm like, yeah, it's because of the ad-libbing. They did phenomenally.
Allie, I'm gonna be honest, I scrolled this entire thing and I see nothing about Gachiakuta unless I'm stupid.
It didn't get held in YouTube.
I have no idea, I can't look. I don't
YouTube
know why
jail,
it would.
did it? Can't
What are you
imagine
saying,
why.
Allie?
Unless, Allie, you DM'd me directly and I'm just a dumb...
I thought Allie said above. Above Mars. Above.
Let me see. YouTube, live chat. No, it's in chat? Hang on, I'm checking. I see Flair finished all of Dr. Stone. There was your question about Hikaru.
I scrolled.
Eating green beans is a crime. Summer break can't come sooner. I agree. Can't wait to see Ori make this more complicated than originally intended. You have a suspiciously
Thank you,
shaped
Allie.
lump
I'm
in your
sorry.
throat.
I have no
Yeah,
idea.
I don't see it. Sorry, Allie.
The ether
I think the
killed
internet
it.
told you no. It ate
Hello,
your
Roval.
it ate your comment.
Oh.
Hi, Roval.
Roval, I know you do like trading card games. Do you ever do Warhammer? I saw someone did a really cool thing to get kids into Warhammer.
Yes,
I
that episode is
completely missed
very
that.
much a lot, Allie. I had to take a break after that episode as well. I literally walked away and just went, holy shit.
Her name
That
is
was a
Amo.
heavy episode. I wonder why
it is heavy.
didn't make it through.
Yeah, I don't know.
Huh.
I think I know why.
Weird.
It said spoiler.
Oh! Wow, that's really silly.
Yeah.
Silly YouTube.
Yeah, that's why. That is why.
Yeah, really, Allie. Ooh, speaking of spoiler, but not really, just because it's been related to talks of spoilers.
Well,
One of the theaters near me is going to be showing the Amazing Digital Circus. So
Oh,
I
very
convinced my
nice.
dad to go.
Oh,
because he got
snap.
into the series too.
So Roval, the cool thing was that they were like thinking they're like, what's the hardest hurdle to get kids into like Warhammer? And it's very rules heavy. You know, there's a lot of tough rules and stuff. And so one of the things they did to try and, you know, cut down on like the rules and stuff was instead of having to like calculate how many points your army is, right, with math, they made it so there's these like Play-Doh molds with the minis, and then hold on, I have to fix things. And then both people have like a set amount of clay of like Play-Doh in it, and so that amount of Play-Doh, you know, the units that would cost more, Necromancer, the units that would cost more are bigger and thus use more Play-Doh. But the smaller units that cost less take less Play-Doh. So there's no math involved. The kid just gets to take their allotment of Play-Doh and mold as many as they can in whichever like groupings that they want.
I like that. That's a really good tactile way of teaching the concept.
And then on top of that, you can play the game, and because it's Play-Doh, if you kill like a unit, you can smush it. As like a fun little added bonus.
Oh yeah, they would hella get a kick out of that.
Well, so I thought that was such a great idea of like taking a concept that is very integral to the game of this idea of having like a limited resource in order to build your army with, but making it
and a little abstract if you're just
child-friendly.
sticking to the paper and card method.
Exactly. It's such a good idea. That's why I have to keep talking about it, because like I'm like, this is brilliant. Like you really, like this person who's made Necromancer like really hit.
I have to ask, does that person work with kids? Like, are they?
I'm not sure.
Are they in that
what
field?
their other thing is? It was like a passing
like,
short that I saw.
They seem to really understand
but
how
it
the
was
mind
just
works.
like such a good like solution. I was like, this is I have to keep talking about this.
That's
like this is
brilliant.
genius.
Holy crow, I'm blown away. Ooh, without gambling? What card games, Roval?
I mean, you can play the casino card games without gambling.
You can. I keep hearing so many good things about Balatro. I really wish I enjoyed digital card games more. I'll play card games in person.
Card games this weekend.
Yes! Hopefully my card works again.
Otherwise, you have to steal the other car. Tell your father to not go anywhere. Tell him this is important.
God. I don't want to drive the fan. That thing is massive.
You can do it, Mars. Do it for games.
Oh,
Do it for games.
I got it. No, actually, you know the funniest thing about it? So, quick little story time. TLDR, my car battery died today. That was not fun. I was leaving one of my schools after doing a session, trying to get back to the other school, and it wouldn't turn on no matter what I did. Just kept going. And then, I don't know if this is related, but for whatever reason, when I pulled the key out, the CD player made a weird noise, which I don't know enough about to explain what that was. But my dad came, he jump-started the car, and luckily I was able to get home, and then after that, it turned on no problem. So we're like, okay, let's take it to the shop and see what they have to say about it, and if we need to buy a new battery, we can. And the guy's literally testing it, he's running all these diagnostics, and he's just going, nope, nothing wrong with the battery, maybe it was a glitch, maybe it just shorted out or something, but you still...
On?
No, I didn't. That's the thing.
Sure?
That was like the first thing I checked.
You sure?
100% sure.
Okay.
I never leave my lights on. I never leave my lights on.
The ones in the car,
I
too?
know.
Because sometimes
I never
one.
turn those off.
Yeah, but sometimes I'll like get in my car and I'll like hit the overhead one with like my helmet or something. You're not tall, but so you don't have that exact problem. But like throwing something
you're not
in the
Mars.
back.
There's no way you could have accidentally hit the light.
Oh, so Allie, there's two major things about cars that need to make them go, and I'm talking explicitly about cars that run on gas. Okay.
Yeah.
Because electric cars, there's only the one thing.
Not electric.
But, so, cars have gas, which is the main thing that they need to go. But something needs to ignite that gas to start the combustion, and that is the car battery. So that's why all cars, gas cars have a car battery, is because it uses the electricity to start the combustion of, that's what the spark plug is, the combustion of the engine. So when you are turning your key or pushing your button, that is activating the battery to start your car. If you leave your lights on, if you leave something going in your car that doesn't turn off, sometimes like the interior lights. No, Roval, no.
Yeah, it's gonna kill that battery.
The main function of your car battery is to start your car and to run your car when you have not started it. So when you like turn your key once or twice and you haven't like fully turned it on, that's the battery, and doing that for too long will kill your battery and then you can't start your car. Yep. Right? Because they are not
do it too many times.
Meant. Yeah. So the car, if you have not fully started your car where the engine goes like, and it like roars to life and it's going, you are running only on your battery, and that is bad. You do not want to do that for very long, because that will drain your battery relatively quickly. That is a good way to kill your battery. And once your battery's dead, the only way to start your car is with a jump, and that's what you're doing. You are literally connecting two car batteries to each other. So when you jumpstart a car, you are literally taking those cables and you are connecting your car's dead battery to another car's battery.
To someone's working battery.
And that...
So they have to turn their car on too to get their battery going. So they have to start
their car on, exactly. And then your battery can get enough energy to start your car. Now, when you drive your car, you can, your car will charge its battery. So that's a function of it. So when you drive your car...
This should have happened when I took a massive long trip upstate this past weekend.
The action
so I don't understand.
The action of your car's wheels on the pavement turns and generates electricity that will charge your battery. Okay? Yeah. So once you jumpstart your car, you should not turn it off until you've driven around a little bit to charge your battery back up. This means that you can also have, separate car things. I have basically a power bank that can be, that is specifically made to have enough power to jumpstart my car. And thus, I don't need another car to jumpstart my car. It is its own
I don't got that.
power bank. My father has something that is a converter where he can literally plug the car battery into the house with a connection, and it's called a trickle charge because it takes a fucking long time. It is not fast. These batteries are very big.
No.
But it can be after 20 minutes enough to jumpstart a car if it's stuck in a driveway in a position where you cannot jumpstart and do the cables. Right. So, but yeah, if you leave a lot of older cars, which Mars's car is.
If you leave the light on, your headlights, if
your
you leave
headlights,
the overhead light
the interior
on,
lights.
even if you run the AC, that's pulling.
Yeah, running anything without your
well.
car being fully on is going on the battery, and that will kill your battery. Now, other things that can kill your battery are
your windows are also tied to the battery too.
Yeah. Extreme cold can kill your battery. Extreme heat.
Well, we did have an insanely cold
battery.
winter, so I don't know.
It might have just shorted Mars, if that's what the mechanic is saying.
That's what they're saying, so I'm like, you better be right.
But this is also
I
why
got appointments to drive to. I got places to be.
If your parents ever talk about having a car and needing to drive the car that's not being used, the reason you have to do that is because the battery will slowly discharge over time, and without driving it's not being charged. So if you leave a car,
that's what happened to the very first battery that this car had, because it wasn't being driven around for the longest time.
Exactly.
Then I started to drive. We replaced the battery before I started to drive, and we were working fine. The current battery I have was replaced in 2020, so about 5 years.
You're definitely getting up there.
We're on the cusp.
Yeah, you're definitely getting up there.
We're on the cusp.
Yeah, so that'll make your car also have a problem. Yeah, Allie, no problem.
I'm just thankful it happened on a sunny day and not a rainy day, because that would have sucked.
Positive to positive and negative to ground. The red ones. So all of the batteries have a little plus and a minus symbol on their caps, and usually the cap is red and black. Black is negative, red is positive. You start when you take the jumper cables, you connect sometimes jumper cables have color coding. It doesn't matter technically, as long as the same one goes to the same one. Which one is which.
They're usually red and black from what I've seen,
so
which matches what's on the battery. So again,
as long as the same colors line up, that's the
figure it out
part.
that way.
So you clip both positives, so the battery of the car that's going to jump you positive, and the battery of your car positive. And then you connect the negative of the battery, the car that's going to jump you, to a piece of metal in your car. Not the negative of your battery. There's usually another piece of metal. Alright. Nearby. Also, when you are doing this, never touch your hands to the metal in any way, of any part of it. Always stay on the rubber. Do not touch the tips of the alligator clips together at any point. Do not touch them.
Never.
You will arc. This is bad. Don't do it. Okay? Remember, fist and firm. Positive to positive, negative to... Gloves are not necessary because the alligator clips, they have that, rubber plastic insulation on them. Just literally don't connect it to a battery and then, clip someone with it. Don't touch it to see. No, gloves are not necessary. It's just don't be stupid, okay? You are playing with electricity, and unlike a 9-volt battery that if you lick it, you'll get a little shock, these are pretty fucking heavy duty. Now, I don't think they will kill you, but they will hurt.
They will hurt
They
a
will
lot.
definitely
And
hurt.
it's very unrecommended that you even attempt this.
Yeah. So don't touch. It is very safe to do it as long as you stay on the insulated parts.
As long as you
stay on the insulated parts.
Yeah.
There's your knowledge for the day. I'm ready for Allie's Saiga fan art. I believe that was what was said is gonna happen.
Yes, it was Saiga fan art. I don't know, Bass. Maybe Mars is in retrograde.
You're gonna eat yours? Oh, Allie, that's one thing you should not eat. Definitely not. Don't eat that.
No, never, never.
I can also talk about how to change a tire if we want to.
Well, Ori had a horror story about that.
I've had to change multiple tires.
This lovely lady, Roval, this is Saiga. If you've never met her before, now you have.
We still haven't seen her fully.
Like a full body or in the comic?
Yeah, in the comic. A full body in the comic.
Okay, because I'm pretty sure I've flatted some full bodies.
Yeah. But like what is happening in the comic, we're still like leading up. This is the most we've seen now is the back of her head.
We're getting there.
We like dramatic reveals.
We do. They're very fun. Give them a try.
Yeah, just eat the art. Art is digestible.
Yes. Art is fine. We will not question that lump in your throat.
Art is edible. Jumper cables are not.
No jumper cable lumps in throat.
When you have a car, if you have a car, please have jumper cables in the car.
Yes. Honestly, the only reason I was okay to go is because I had my jumper cables.
Because if you have jumper cables, anybody can jump your car. If you do not have jumper cables, you need to find somebody that does. Okay? So they are not expensive. You don't need the fancy battery thing.
And they can be life-saving.
But get your fucking
They'll get your car
jumper
going
cables.
Again.
Yes, exactly, Canadian Lucifer. Basically, Bess. Basically. This is very close to what is happening. Have you read the comic?
Ooh, I'm very curious in your OC story, Flair.
Oh.
Any other must-haves in the car?
Jade is the one with the freezer, right?
In the winter, keeping some blankets in case your car does die and you get stuck in the cold. You're going to want something to keep you warm while you wait for help. That's a big one.
Make sure...
My car is my office. I always try to keep snacks in there because, you know, you never know.
The thing that can cut your seatbelt, the pointy thing that can break your windshield. Usually those are a one-in-one thing.
Yeah, those ones usually come
and
together,
you keep
I thought.
that. It's usually like it's like one thing where it has like a cutter and it has the little like metal pointy bit. Because all it is...
It's like a Swiss Army knife, but not exactly.
It has like an L shape, so you really can't cut yourself with the cutter, but it's supposed to specifically slot, like your seatbelt can slot into it, so you can just quickly cut it. And then you have the metal point, because that allows you to break the windshield, because it concentrates the force right there. Yeah, it's like a letter opener, kind of. It's like a letter opener.
Yeah.
Make sure you are aware of how your car's spare tire works. Unfortunately,
Yes. Oh my gosh, I can't stress that
in
enough.
modern times, not all cars come with spares anymore. So make sure you understand where yours is, and if it does, and if it doesn't, understand why. So Dylan's car
I would say
does
practice putting it on a couple times.
Dylan's car does not have a spare tire.
It'll be so much easier in emergency.
They have
if
something
you're
called
familiar with the motions.
run flat tires, which is a specific type of tire with a specific type of rim, which is that metal part that holds the rubber of the so the tire itself is the rubber around it, okay? And then the rim is the metal part inside that holds the tire on. And then your hubcap covers the metal rim part, okay? Run flat tires are built in a way where you can drive slowly on the rim when they are flat for a total amount of miles, about 60 miles, okay? The idea is that you get a flat tire, you can just roll on to the nearest service station and get it fixed. However, when you get it fixed, you don't... The
Allie,
rim is run
reference.
flat, not the tire.
I got you.
So, those
There
will
you go,
wear
Allie.
out. Everybody else,
Let me know when you're good.
everybody else has normal spare tires, the donut, usually. Okay, if you have certain cars that have the spare on the back, that's a 5th pure tire. Have a tire pressure gauge. Those don't come with your spare set that's in your car. It's a little thing, and it just allows you to check the air pressure of your tires, okay? Because something that can happen, your donut, your spare tire, can go flat over time of not using it. So you need to check that your spare tire is not flat so that when you need to use it, you can use it. Those are the main ones. Again, make sure that you know that your car has a jack, has a tire iron, you know, all of these things in it, and know where they are. Yeah, if you have an air pump, that's great to have as well.
Yes.
Because if you have a slow leak, you can pump it up and, you know, keep going. The last thing is with, when you have, if you ever have to, WD-40, also very helpful.
Yes.
Because a lot of times tires get rusted on, okay? A lot of times tires get stuck, so you remove all the nuts, and then the tire is still stuck on the car, and it is very difficult to get off. WD-40 can help. Sometimes you have to get under the car and whack it with the tire iron over and over and over again. Yep. Sometimes you have to throw the spare tire into the tire.
The nuts on my tire get stuck. So much so to the point that 3 fully grown and trained policemen could not get it off.
Yeah, I have 2 lovely
Which was
tire
really
stories.
hilarious to watch 3 policemen jumping up and down on the crank to get these things off.
Dylan
And it wouldn't budge.
Dylan got a flat, and I was really excited to be like, I know how to put the spare tire on. This'll be easy, piece of cake. His tire was rusted. So before this, my mom had got a flat, and that's how I knew how to change the tire. I was with her. And so we were changing the tire, and her wheel was rusted on. We got the nuts off, and we couldn't get the tire off. We were in the parking lot of my jiu-jitsu dojo. So
this was way back
the sensei came
when.
out. Yeah, the sensei came out, and he took the spare tire, and he spun around and threw the spare tire into the tire that we were trying to replace, and it popped it off. So I was like,
wow.
Brilliant.
Oh, I'll
this
have
is
to
a
remember
brilliant
that one.
way. Yeah, okay, don't get your hopes up. I'm like, this is brilliant. So, Dylan, you know, I'm directing Dylan how to change the tire. He gets all the nuts off, and now the tire won't come off. I'm like, okay, Dylan, this is what you do, right? You spin around, and you throw the spare tire at the tire, and it'll pop
Oh, God,
right
don't
off.
tell
That
me it
just happened.
bounced back at him.
Well, it did bounce back at him, but that's not the problem. His tire didn't fucking budge. His tire was so rusted on. We had called my father and we're like, Dad, please come get us. We need help, unfortunately. A man stopped by to help us. And fortuitously, so Dylan had a Volkswagen car at the time. This man happened to be a Volkswagen dealership mechanic. So
no
he's
freaking
no
way.
freaking, yeah, 100%. So
wow.
Now, this
Stars
man
aligned for that one.
Yeah, Dylan has horrible luck because he saves it all up for like one or two big things. This man had he put the lubricant on it, and then he got underneath the car with the tire iron and was just whacking the tire from under the car with the tire iron for like a significant amount of time. Like it was on there. You know?
Wow.
It was on there. So
really,
I don't feel
really
bad.
Him.
But damn, Kitty Lucifer, damn. But yeah, so it was on there. But now I know two
That's
ways
rough,
to
Canadian
get a
Lucifer.
rusted on tire off of a car.
Now you got that in your back pocket.
Yeah.
And
Also, don't
that's a
be
little
afraid to use your
surprise
body
tool.
weight to remove the nuts from the wheels.
No,
Basically,
honestly, you
put
kind of have to.
It depends on if it was hand tightened or if it was machine tightened last.
There are your lines, sir.
But yeah, you basically put the tire iron on it and then you step on it and you stand on it.
That's where they went.
And it's not as scary as it seems. Oh, completely unrelated, basically. But today, I fully confirmed that, yeah, you never fucking forget how to ride a bike. Which is a wild thing.
Oh.
I can't fathom why that is. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't ridden my bike in years.
That's what I'm saying. I
So
cannot...
I would be very curious to see if that's actually true.
No. It has to be true. Mars, I cannot recall the last time I rode a bike. I can only guarantee that the last time I rode a bike was in college. I cannot recall ever riding a bike after that. Today I rode a bike, no fucking problem.
Wow.
Like, the part that I don't understand is why is that? You know, because that is a
say
learned...
something about like muscle memory kicking in, and that it typically happens during your foundational years.
It's just
But I don't
a
know
learned...
if that's enough of an explanation. Like the actual science behind it, I could speculate.
Yeah, it's just wild because, like, that is explicitly a learned skill, right? Like, that is not innate in any way. That is its, like, own thing. And it was just like, okay, why is that now, like...
fast.
Regular brainwashing didn't even cut it. See, it's like, why?
Wow.
Why is it so
I wonder
unforgettable?
why that's so ingrained. We have a bike portion of brains.
Apparently.
Hey, rings a bell.
Huh.
That's a good one, Bass. Sounds like Ori's doing some research.
I am doing some research.
Yeah, that's a really good question.
So
I
it's
honestly
apparently
have no idea.
something called implicit memory, which is a type of learning that you are not consciously aware of. And it is similar in the way that you use memory to learn how to walk.
Oh, okay.
It is very fundamental, as if
memory.
you get rewarded, which is being able to not fall off the bike, by doing the
That's
thing.
a pretty good reward.
You tend to get there more often. So you can't forget it in the same way you forget a name or a piece of information or some other verbal code, which is called explicit memory, as you are consciously aware of it. You can unlearn
that makes a lot of sense.
Interesting. In fact, this is why it's
So
annoying to type on someone else's
involved with
keyboard. Or to,
unlearning process.
if you trained yourself to ride some type of bike, that only worked if you leaned off of it to the right. So if you learned, like, a weird bike,
okay.
you would now only
So
know
if
how
the
to ride that
mechanics are
kind of
different.
bike and not a normal bike.
Gotcha.
But interesting, that makes a lot of sense. This is why it's annoying to type on someone else's keyboard, switch from a PC to a Mac, you know, drive someone else's
that's hella
car.
Mm-hmm. The car one is even crazier, because I've driven my grandma's car before.
It's wrong.
And driving that felt
It feels wrong.
so different. Like, it felt wrong.
That's wild.
It felt like, this is not my car, and suddenly I don't know how to drive anymore.
It was I wish. Makes sense, Bass. I mean, one of the things that we get is...
My friend's sending me commentary about the episode she's watching. I'm dying.
We're just so adaptable, you know, as a species.
We really are. Nah, people were built to be adaptable. Oh my god, she's killing me.
Yeah, I also learned how to bike on a dirt. I learned how to ride my bike on a baseball diamond. That is where I learned how to ride
I know the baseball diamond.
Oh yeah, of course you know the baseball diamond.
I know a baseball diamond.
It's very obvious if you know where I lived, if you knew where a baseball diamond it was.
See, I first learned to ride a bike on my driveway. And the way that session went was, I got on the bike, I started going downhill, I freaked the hell out, I crashed and got scraped up pretty bad, didn't touch a bike for, I think, 5 years after that.
Oh, damn. See, I don't remember...
It made for a good story in second grade, though. I did go back to trying to learn how to ride a bike, I think when I was about maybe 7 years old, roughly. And my parents actually took me to a field to learn how to ride that time. So I was learning on grass. And then my dad convinced me, you know, it would be much easier to pedal if you were on something smooth like concrete. And I'm like, okay, I'm still a little scared though.
It's weird how it seems like a lot of us are like, this is better to do it not on the paved thing. Maybe it's just more tactile? I don't know.
Maybe.
Also, I
do
think
remember...
No. You're probably less afraid of falling.
Well, if you're falling onto soft grass, that's a lot better.
Or even dirt, right? Versus the pavement. Like, if you ever fell as a child,
like,
it's like, that scrapes your
If you
knees.
fell as a child,
Right,
you
that
know
scrapes
how
your
that
hands.
hurts. And
It
since
hurts
I'm
a
on
lot.
bike and higher off the ground than I would normally be.
Yeah, it's just less scary.
Ultimate ouchies.
That's the thing with, like,
Because that's definitely what was going through my mind as a kid.
When
it was mostly the fear of falling.
When I took figure skating, I took ice skating in college as like a fun course. And it was mostly figure skating stuff.
Oh, that's
I
fun.
was
I used
when
to do
we
figure
were
skating,
getting
too.
into like higher skills, like just more difficult than like, because I could skate forward and backwards already, and it was just getting better at that. But when it got into like these like spin type things, it was very like concerning, and I did fall once, and that definitely like it shakes you up. Ice is hard, you know, and all
It
this stuff.
does.
And
it's cold, so there's that jolt
and it's very
too, that
for
comes
whatever
from
reason
falling.
it's very fast falling on ice is very
Yes.
fast compared to
Falling on
any
ice
other way.
happens like that. It is
And
crazy.
The most horrifying thing for me was the possibility of like breaking your wrist, right? Like that's like a horrifying. I'd like to draw. I like to do all these
Yes,
hand
the
things.
artist would be terrified
Very
of that.
horrified of breaking your wrist. And so I was like, okay, and then I was like struggling to do these skills because now I'm afraid, right? And so I literally bought myself, it was for skateboarding, but it was knee, elbow, and wrist. It was knee and elbow pads and then wrist braces. So it has this like L shape. So that should you
yes,
fall,
I know the ones you're talking about.
It will absorb it more than your wrist and thus not bend your wrist back, snapping your wrist. And while I basically never fell again, having that as like I'm confident now. I'm like, now I'm not afraid of falling.
It's almost like a security blanket in a way.
It literally is.
Now I have this. I feel more confident. So like now I know I won't get hurt.
Of the getting hurt that it makes it. And that's why like children sometimes are like way crazier with how they do because they're just not afraid of falling because they don't get hurt as much and they just get up, Well, there was this one guy on the ice and he would like just tumble around basically, and so it was like he did a lot of wild shit because he seemed to have gotten over any fear of hurting himself, I was like, damn.
There
crazy.
is a point you do reach where you've
that would
been
be a
doing
fun
it long
time,
enough
Bess.
that you know how to take a fall. Like that's what happened for me. I used to do ice skating. That one was back in middle school. And I did take lessons for that. I made it up to some of the jumps. But it was definitely one of those things where they teach you how to fall, right? Because they want you to do it safely. They know it's going to happen. So they teach you how to fall. And after a while, after it happens a couple times, you almost kind of shake it off. Because like, well, that happened again. Let's try again. But it doesn't faze you as much as it did the first times. Like the first few times, it's like, whoa, that's really shocking. That's really like, that freaked me out. Now it's just kind of like, oh, okay, that happened. Well, back to what I was doing. I think that's part of it too, like having that security, like, oh, I know how to take this fall. I know how to stay safe also help.
Bess, there's this one
Is that your teeth or your tongue, good sir?
That someone drew of Edgeworth and Gumshoe and Francisca in a little car. And I saved it because I really would want to make a personal sticker of it. But I also can't get out of my head doing like a Phoenix version, but it's him on the bike with like Maya and Pearl like piggybacking and on the handlebars and shit.
That would be so stinking cute.
I don't feel like I could replicate this style as much as I would want. But I gotta show.
You never know unless you try.
Yes, I posted that image in the Discord way back when I found it because I love it so much, and I really wish the artist made sold stickers of it because I really want a sticker of it. But
perhaps one day.
Where is it? I'm not gonna find it now.
Now for your itis.
Of course, I just saw it and now I'm not gonna be able to find it.
What a lovely boy. Everett, respect your mother.
He won't.
He never will. Well, I shouldn't say never. Stranger things have happened. But Everett, stop yelling at your mom. That's rude. Let's see. Is this? Nope, those are lines. Aha, there you are. Oop. I think put you here? Yep.
Yep, no idea. Never mind.
Alright.
Y'all know what I'm talking about, and that's good enough for me.
Allie at least knows what you're talking about. So does Bass.
Yeah.
We're in the clear.
Oh.
Saiga is a mother figure, but I always tease that she's just Averett's mom. She's the mom who stepped up. She's trying her best.
Everett is a very difficult child.
There's a lot to do when you're in the Navy and managing a man-child. You know? It ain't easy, but it's honest work. I gotta see in to see what's going on here. There we go.
I
I
studied
don't think
a
there's
lot
such a
of
thing as way too chiseled, Allie.
I studied a lot of like older black women to specifically like try and get a very, you know, authentic, I guess, look for her. I was like, I really want to make sure that like she feels like a older
Genuine.
character, you know, like I definitely didn't want to just be like, I'm drawing them and that, you know, exactly the same, and now there's like, you know, wrinkles. Like, I don't know. It was like, I want to actually look at like how older people look.
I see the differences. You got the forehead, the bigger nose, you got the way the hair looks.
Speaking of, you didn't make her gray.
The graying.
In the back here.
I'm not done.
No,
on your panel.
On my panel, ma'am.
I'll be honest, I don't think I did any of Saiga's grays on the current flat you're working on.
Well, yeah, there's only 2 where you could have, but...
Yeah. So, clearly I didn't. My apologies.
I can't believe this
But
fired.
I'm doing them now. I'm doing them now.
Your salary, pay cut.
Oh no.
Oh, speaking of that, guys, I am...
Speaking of a pay cut.
Yes, I am, what was the wording I used? I am 2/3. I'm 2/3 of 1/4 of nearly a halfway done with the abridged.
Yeah, nope, I got nothing.
Yeah, as she should be, Bass. How else are you supposed to become a billionaire in this economy?
Oh, I see how it is. Working class rise up.
Your math is amazing. That's okay. I could try to explain it actually better. All of the sprites, locations, sound effects, transitions, visual effects, and voice lines are set in the place where they belong, except Mars has to re-record,
I have to
2
re-record
lines
some stuff
tomorrow. Once Mars
Yes.
re-records those 2 lines, then everything that I just listed is completely done. What I am currently working on is putting in the text. And so but that involves like multiple layers of things. There is the physical text that I can put in at the same time as I put in the text box. But then there's the name cards, the typing noise, like the noise, and
the
little,
typewriter.
and the
Or I
little
guess
like...
stenographer?
It's not a typewriter. Typewriter is for the like date and time. That's already in there. But there's like the beeping noise, I guess, for lack of a better term. And then there's the
okay.
press to continue little bouncy arrow. So I have the text done for nearly half of it, because I did the text up to the first line that Mars has to re-record, because I didn't want to do it until she did that. And then because I had finished that before I had, but I still had more time to keep working on the bridge, I went back to the beginning and I started adding the name cards and the beep, 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 beep sound effect, I still have to add the continue arrow on everything. But I am halfway done with what I had done of the words, which is half. So I'm a quarter of the way done with 2/3 of the finishing, because 2 out of the 3 things that I had to do, the name cards, the beep 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 noise, and the continue arrow, I've done 2 of those 3 things for a quarter of the half of the subtitles that I did.
Nice.
Now,
Look at you
unfortunately, this weekend is kind of busy as fuck.
Yes, it is. We make do.
I am not using objection.lol, Bass. I'm offended. I'm offended. There's no fucking objection.lol anywhere near this bitch. Neither the first one.
Objection.lol.
So that's the website where people make those, like, Ace Attorney memes.
Ah, I see.
However, my original and main reason for not using that is it only has, like, the original sprites. So they're the really, like, they're the pixely ones from, like, the Game Boy and whatever. They're not the high def ones. So that was my first reason for doing that. 2, to my understanding, objection lol is only in the courtroom, but I could be wrong about that. But the next main reason is that all of the UI is Ace Tooney UI. So the dialogue box, the name tags, the continue thing, the evidence cards, all of that is Ace Tooney branded UI. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then...
Look at us being authentic.
But those
and
are
then,
the
Ori,
main
when you're done, I
reasons.
have a quick question for you.
The main reason was that it's not the HD one. And I have to stress this. I specifically didn't use objection.lol so hard that when I made the first abridge, which came out before the update to the trilogy where you could be in the little sandbox room and get the, like, green screen version of the sprites, I had to cut manually. I cannot stress this enough. I downloaded the HD sprites that existed off of the wiki. They download as webs, whatever the fuck it is. It's not a GIF, it's the web, whatever the fuck.
Oh,
I then have
those.
to convert it to a GIF. No, I'm sorry, that's not what I have to do. I have to cut it so I get each of the frames, and then I had to manually take the frames into the art program where I put them on a green screen, so then I could take all of those frames and put them into a video maker, comparing them to the GIF frame by frame to make sure all the frames were at the right speed, so that I could generate a video, so I could make a video with a green screen of those sprites to then use in the abridged. Now, that's tedious, but not the worst thing. The worst thing is that the wiki did not have the HD sprite, any of them, for Frank Saw It. Not a single one. So I had to, again, Canadian Lucifer, having it be a GIF unfortunately doesn't help, because I can't put the GIF into, it doesn't matter. I need it to be a video so I can put it in the video editing software. Right, so like any video, but like GIF doesn't work either. WebP doesn't work either. It didn't matter that it was WebP specifically. It couldn't be a GIF either, because it needs to go into the video software, which can't use a GIF. And also GIFs have a lot of work, low fidelity as well. But so, Allie, so for Frank Saw It, I have somebody put up a Google Drive folder that has all of the assets from the original trilogy game. I'm gonna tell you, Bass, I do not think there is until the game updated with their, like, sandbox theater thing. Okay? There's a better way now after that, but that did not exist when I made the original bridge. So I had to take Frank Sawit's sprite sheet. You guys know what a sprite sheet looks like, right? I had to take his sprite sheet and I had to manually cut it up in Clip Studio Paint to get all the pieces, to then manually overlay the pieces over each other to make the frames of his sprite in order to, again, make a frame by frame thing in order to then frame by frame make that into a video to get Frank Sawit's sprites in a green screen video that I could use in the abridged. Okay? So, do you know what I will show what a sprite sheet looks like also. just in case. Okay, here's Phoenix. Ah, okay. We don't know what a sprite sheet is. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna go to the big view.
Hey,
Mars.
Willow.
Sorry. Hello, Willow. Yeah,
no
Willow.
worries.
It is horrifying. It was a labor
I'm
of
taking a
fucking
hand
love. This is what a sprite sheet
It
looks
really
like.
is.
Okay? This is what a sprite sheet looks like. Because the way that the game works is they only want to switch out portions that change and not the whole image multiple times. So it's not frames, they just only cut. But they touch. See how they touch each other? So I had to manually take the little square select tool and I had to go in here and I had to try and line it up to make sure that we cut out his little eye. Oh, shit, there's white in that because so this one's transparent. I think they were transparent. So then I get to cut that and now I have his eye. But I also need this other eye for the other part of the blink. Cut that out. Great. And now I have this base Phoenix here. Whoops. This one. Okay, basic Phoenix. So now I get to do a little bit of this. And I get to move his eye over his eye to line it up.
Wow.
Make sure it lines up. Do that with the other one.
Guys, this is stuff Mars didn't even know about.
Like that. So that then if I had just Phoenix, I could now save, if I cut his base one out, save frame 1, frame 2, frame 3 on a green screen. Yeah, this is a direct rip of the game texture, Willow. This is directly the game asset. This is how it looks. This is how all of them look. This is the game asset. So this is how it reads everything. And it is literally just overlaying them over it. But so this is all of them. But so see, it is literally just taking the grid squares of the parts that have to change to move his arm, right? So we have the base one, and it's a whole fucking thing. It's a whole fucking thing. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. Now there is a better way now, because since then, they uploaded the Ace Attorney trilogy to be like the Apollo Justice one and the Investigations duology, to have that feature where you can choose which sprite you want, in which you can choose an area. I just made them all the green screen one because that was just easiest for my brain to work on. But you can have a green screened, and then I literally screen recorded it with OBS. I screen recorded it cycling through, and then I brought that into the video editing software where I had to cut each individual out so that it was looping, so that it would perfectly loop. And then use that, which is a lot less steps, okay? But that did not exist for the first one. And I'm gonna tell you, I really do not think there's another way, because I was asking around for the HD sprites for Frank Saw It everywhere I could, like Reddit, the wiki, nobody responded. And then so when I made all of the sprites, I was like, hey, does anybody want them? And the wiki never got back to me to add it.
Ah, man.
So all I'm saying,
one day.
Yeah, Dylan's great. A bridge wouldn't happen without Dylan. Ori fucking slaves over these things, all right? And I gotta tell you, and I'm gonna toot my own fucking horn, I have not seen another abridged that is edited as beautifully as ours. I'm sorry, cinematography,
honestly, I think ours is the best.
I'm gonna fucking toot my own horn. I'm gonna toot my own horn like that. We looked up some other ones just to see what we're competing with, and fuck yeah. Yeah, Allie, Dylan is the heart, right, and the brains, because I could never write an abridged like he does, you know, like he has a very specific sense of humor that
he's
works
got all the inside knowledge.
Abridged.
He couldn't write the way he did for the next abridged without being a lawyer. Like, he knew how to make it work.
That's the other thing. It really does have that on there, that little edge to it. Having that really does help him as well. But everything else is me. Literally, like, besides the voice acting, obviously, I do everything else. And so, yeah, that's how I got it.
We do.
And I did still have to do that with one red-white sprite, because a pain-in-the-ass thing. The little, like...
Damn, that one too?
His breakdown. So that's for this abridged. His breakdown, I had to piece it together manually.
Oh, man.
Now, so I didn't have to piece it together from the sprite sheet, but I did have to do the, like, download the HD one from the wiki and put it, you know, on and do this whole thing. Do that whole green screen thing. And the reason is because that, like, sandbox thing that the game provides you does not give you just the sprite and nothing else. For the breakdown, it gives you his text that occurs during the breakdown on the screen. And I cannot disable
it. Interesting. See, that I never knew about. Why? Who knows, Canadian Lucifer? Who knows?
I'm not sure, Willow. I just know every single one of them is this sprite sheet, and that is what the game uses. And that is like, because I have access, somebody ripped all of the game files from the trilogy remaster, and that's what they look like point blank. Like, there is no other sprite information. That is the sprite information.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know, Canadian Lucifer. Pisses me off. But it's a labor of love, guys.
Probably stupid reasons.
It's a labor of love, and that means that y'all have to harangue Dylan when it comes out for the next one. Because he seriously, literally,
it's all on you guys.
Will not make another one unless he feels like you want it.
You gotta make him feel wanted. That's the big one.
He's a little annoying like that. Because I want the full fucking series.
I do too. I need to see his interpretation, pretty please. And I need more explicit gay. Please and thank you.
I mean, Allie, if it works, it works. Dylan doesn't need to know.
Shh. Don't tell him. You gotta be careful.
Whoops.
Oh.
Too many things.
Ori, I sent you a thing.
Yes,
a
I'm
click
looking at
thing.
Oh my god.
It looks similar to the little chibi episode.
Yeah.
That we got in between 1
I
and 2.
don't think it'll be dubbed though.
It probably won't, so maybe we'll get some more gems.
Yeah, but God, watching those subtitles are so horrific.
It was pretty bad. Hi, Enthuse.
Hello, Enthuse.
Glad you could join.
Enthuse, you just missed me belly aching about the blood, sweat, and tears I put into making the first Ace Attorney abridged. And so all I'll say is...
We will get there, Canadian
No
Lucifer.
objection.lol was used. Yeah, Canadian Lucifer, I did that. I need to see what he does for Turnabout Big Top really bad.
Yeah.
I
also need
like,
to.
I know that people don't like it, but that's why I need to see it, because
But that's why we need the edits.
So
that's why we need the Dylan cut.
did a significant amount of story change in this Turnabout Sisters, right? Not lore-wise, but like
the way in which things play out.
the way in exactly. And I think it's really good. I think it makes a lot of sense, especially from what we know now that we've started playing Apollo Justice. I think it like works even better. And what's hilarious is he wrote that before we started playing Apollo Justice. So like keep that in mind. He wrote this before we started Apollo Justice. So yeah.
Yes, he did.
Well, Bass. So right now we're coming out with the abridged. My goal is about 6 months. However, each episode is longer. This episode is 40 minutes.
And they will keep getting longer.
This abridged is 40 minutes.
They will definitely keep getting longer.
And I will admit, editing long videos is very difficult for me because I really have I need the check mark to check off. Yeah, Bass. 40 minutes. And that's without bloopers. There's 7.5 minutes of bloopers after that, which is roughly the same percentage for the length of the first abridged to the amount of bloopers. No, it's not out yet, Enthuse. The second one is not out yet. I'm in the final stage.
It's coming.
Which is putting the text in and all of the text stuff. And I would say I'm roughly about a third of the way done with that. Once that is finished, I have to do Popsicle Theater for the bloopers, and then it's done. My goal...
Luckily, I feel like Popsicle Theater should go pretty quickly.
My goal is to have the abridged finished for members at the end of April, beginning of May, and have it release at the end of May. That'll be 6 months since the first abridged, and I think that is a good pace. It really depends if the abridged for Turnabout Samurai continues to be longer. I will probably make them episodic by court section, because that's like days in universe, is by court section as well. And I certainly can't manage a 6-month pace if they're beyond this 45 minutes. Because I don't know how I could streamline the process any more than I have. Well, Baz, Rise from the Ashes of Bridges are certainly not going to be longer than fucking, 7 hours that I just uploaded compilation? There's no abridged gonna be that long, okay? So,
no.
We Gucci. It's really just a, how do we want to do it or not?
Yeah, it does kind of come down to that.
Break them up, or if not, if we want it to be released sooner but only half, like part 1. In my heart, I want it to be an episode per case. But God, is there just a lot of fucking case. Now, I will say, Dylan, does take out extraneous bits that he feels are extraneous. So,
Oh, good. So most of Rise from the Ashes will disappear. Yay!
I mean, who the fuck knows is all I'm gonna say. Seriously, who the fuck knows what he will and will not cut? Because he cut out, a lot. It's certainly not a play-by-play of Turnabout Sisters. Right? There's a lot of,
definitely not.
Moments cut out. There's a lot of, I mean, like I said, he made a lot of changes, but there are a lot of, unused evidence things and all this stuff. He is, quote-unquote, abridging it. But
this version is much snappier, I would say.
It's still 40 minutes, though.
As opposed to 9 hours.
Well, I'm trying to remember how... It wasn't 9 hours. I know, because I have the fucking compilation. Let's see. Whoops.
But it must have taken us multiple streams.
It did, but only one.
Really?
I think it took us... Because we started Turnabout Sisters in our first stream.
There's plenty of room for the Lamia agenda. Wow, I cannot talk tonight.
Okay.
Have no fear, Bass. Have no fear.
The entire case is 3.5 hours for Turnabout Sisters.
Oh,
Boiled down to 40 minutes. We got Saiga.
There's a Saiga fan art? Okay, I need to go see.
Ooh, I missed Roki Doki's little whip.
Good. Oh. Let's see.
Okay, I got a glimpse of Saiga, but I didn't look
That's
at
a
it
good one.
Oh
my gosh, look at Saiga!
Oh my god!
Wow! She is tired woman with high ponytail.
I see her and Mara lamenting about things.
I love her.
Women likers represent. There's more women, I promise.
I nearly clicked a Fallen Phoenix. I didn't want that.
Oh,
I wanted the Flare Yum. Although I guess she does make me weak, so maybe Fallen Phoenix would be appropriate. She looks amazing, Allie.
There will be queer. Oh, Scarlet. I think I'd be curious a Scarlet Averett interaction, to be honest.
That would be interesting. Have no fear, there will be queer. There's always queer around here.
There's just time. Everything takes time.
Yeah.
Ori does so many things, guys. Ori, 2 videos a week, comic page a week, working on the abridged, 3 streams.
That's a lot.
What else? Working on the stream upgrades. Possibly working on the 2nd channel with a music thing. Art Boreal. Yep. Paper Demon video.
It's a lot.
Ori does too much shit.
Ori does a lot of shit.
A job. Yeah, I also have that.
Yeah,
too.
And a job.
And cook dinner.
Can't forget that. Oh, you want to read at night? That's a thing too.
Yes.
Gotta make time for that. You gotta watch Witch Hat. That's a given.
Gotta censor that here? No. Ugh.
Oops. I just Just want to smooth this out. There we go. All right, Everett, where the hell is your folder? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's... Okay, I have to... Hold on. Oh, off topic, but another thing I saw coming out, Ori, Mashley Season 3 officially going to be released next year.
Yay!
And apparently we're getting a big arc.
Yay!
Massively excited.
Excitement! I mean, Kai with Milano, obviously.
Oh, hella yes. There's no question. Okay, Everett, your sheet is here. There we go.
This is actually being a very productive stream today, I will say.
It is. I'm kind of surprised at how many panels I've gotten done. Although I will say, I'm using my tools well. I'm bucketing, I'm copying. I can't bucket. Screw you. Ah, make a liar out of me as soon as I try to show it off. Why don't you? And I am definitely reading a chapter of Sir Cameron tonight because, by God, I need to laugh.
I hit an angst portion.
Uh-oh! Well, I still need
like,
to read chapter 1, so I'm far away from that.
I'm like dead middle of the book.
Oh, snap.
Yeah,
You're making good progress.
Is it too sleepy?
I didn't bring it to work with me, so I was reading some of my manga reads on Libby. So I think I'll finish Blue Flag this week.
And
Yay.
specifically not rushing it.
Good. Make it last.
Indeed.
That's always the goal.
Okay.
Well, now that now that my other friend is watching Gachiakuta, I might read the manga now. Now I might have a reason to.
Oh, snap.
There we go. Oh, nice, Bass.
So sleepy.
That's a very pleasant surprise. Kudos.
What is happening? Why? Do my thing.
I don't know. Oh, before I forget, Ori, tell me if I've put enough gray here or if I need to go higher on the hair.
I feel like we had an example and I forgot it.
Yeah. Is it
Yeah.
this back shot
Yeah,
here?
it is that back shot. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me look.
Too
Go back
high?
to the back shot a second.
There we go.
Yeah, no, too low, ma'am.
Too low.
It's not behind her
Oh.
ears at all. It's not at the bottom there. It's just those two right at the temple.
What?
Yeah. Go back to the back shot.
Okay.
See where her ear is?
Oh, so none down here where my arrow is?
Yeah, none in that section and none in the section above that either.
Oh.
Just at the temple.
I could have sworn... Okay.
Yeah.
Because I swear over here she's got... Okay.
The two above the ear, ma'am. Look at the ear.
Oh, bye! Yeesh!
Thank you, Allie. Dylan's not here.
I want to make sure I'm doing it right! Yay!
Dylan's not here. We don't need any of that.
Yes, but we got the Dylan stand-ins in chat, so we
No.
still gotta be careful.
What is happening? How do I explore this blorb?
I don't know. How do you blorb the blorb?
It's
Okay.
weird seeing
There
like
we go.
only
She's
one or
not so old
two
anymore.
in the prologue. Yeah, she's something like late 40s, early 50s.
Kai's not good at picking up on people being mean to him. That is incredibly Laios coded.
Poor Laios.
Who's winning a rap battle, Laios or Hotson? I don't think Hotson can rap.
I feel like it's gotta be Laios.
I don't think Hotson can rap at all. It has to be Laios.
Hotson is sassy, but I don't find him to be
Hotson's
musically
sassy, but, like,
inclined.
stringing words together like that, like that's not his favorite genre of music. In any AU, I feel like he could appreciate it, but I don't think he'd do it himself.
He does sing in Band AU in the end, but that is different from rapping.
He does sing, but that's more like in a pop style.
Yeah, but also just because you
than
can sing,
rap.
like, no offense, Chase Hollow, you can sing. I do not think you could rap. I feel like Chase rapping would be questionable at best.
It's a different vibe.
Yeah, it definitely would, Allie. I think that's a good way to put it.
Yeah. Still, though, if we have to measure them, I think Laios would come out on top. Especially if he was allowed to rap about monsters. He couldn't rap about any other topic, but tell him it has to be that and he'll lock the hell in.
Milano, probably fine.
I could see Milano rapping. I could see Ferrex.
Ferrex is the big one, yeah.
Ferrex
gives like rap, b-boy, all of that sort of shit going on.
Oh, yeah. What if Milano was coaching him? I think Milano would get frustrated after a while. He'd do his best. But the kid's hopeless.
I can see Milano giving like
Grab the wrong
I've taught
color.
you all I could teach you. And that's it. There's nothing else. You're on your own now. I tried.
But you taught me nothing!
That sounds like a you problem. As Ferrex would say, skill issue.
Do we think Aster would rap?
Yeah. Kind of, Allie. Unless it's something he, like... to me, Milano gives the same way that, like, I can have a problem with teaching certain things, where it's like, it's a this kind of tree, because the way it is. I just know it. I learned.
How do you do good writing? You just do.
Like,
pick up a pen.
Like, did I learn a list of things that tell me how this tree is? Yep. Do I sit down and go down the checklist? No. It's just a vibe at this point. It got in there, and I was just like, I think this is this tree.
Because you got the knowledge.
No,
it's
birch
locked
trees are
in.
white.
Milano, the Monkey King of mentors. I could see it. I could totally see that.
But I see, like, oh, teach me how to, like, hunt or whatever. And
feel like
Milano's just like, you do it.
That Milano would be excited to teach.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have the first idea how to do it effectively. That's the vibe I'm getting.
Rambling. I can
That's
see
the
rambling.
quiddity. I could see very passionate rambling about what he's teaching. I could also, okay, Ori, I don't know if you've ever watched Haikyuu.
I've not.
But one of the running jokes in that series is the main character and some of his friends around him talking in onomatopoeias. So say like, it was like bagoom, and then it went whoosh, and then I did da-donk, and then I win.
No,
and everyone's
that's
just like,
very
huh?
No,
What?
that's so Milano coded.
And I'm like, that really feels like Milano.
That really does. I also see Milano doing the step 1, draw the circle, step 2, finish the owl kind of shit.
Oh yeah.
Like just not understanding that like it doesn't make sense how to get from point A to point B. Like it's for him really like innate at this point because he's good at it, but it's just like yeah. So first, you know, to fish with your hands, you go and you stand in the river and then you wait. And then when you see a fish, you just go bam. And it's like okay. And that's what Ferrix tries to do. And because Ferrix is pretty quick, he catches one every once in a while, but Ferrix is bad at standing still. Milano could at least stand still for the focus of the fish. I could see like something's always twitching with Ferrix, so he's never really good at the fish because he like scares him off. Exactly, Allie. Boy of choice. Is dogwood made of real dogs? No. It is not. I'm sorry to disappoint. It does have bark, though. I'm not sure why it's called dogwood.
Do dogs like it?
No idea.
Okay. My friend just got to the first smile moment in episode 2.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god, she's killing me.
Oh, I watched the last episode of Freerin.
Oh, nice. I don't know about you. I cried.
I definitely teared up at one point. There was one point where I was like, oh. Oh.
For me, the moment was the little moment with the bridge and seeing how it was built over time.
For me, it was
the village
specifically
that one got me.
Himmel being like, so Freerin will take the payment of the bridge. Like that is the part that got, and I loved the village. The village part had me go too, but the part where I was like pretty close was that like moment with Himmel being like, yep, so just give it to Freerin then. You know, where it's just like
she'll come back and accept your payment.
So good. Gremlin smile.
Yes, very gremlin smile.
Poor Rudo.
He must.
It's so funny. It's so funny that that's like a trait that he has because like smiling, to my understanding, is like a fairly like intuitive action. Like it's just something babies do. You know, like
not this baby. Oops. I didn't mean to move that. Oh gosh, you're both locked onto the same layer.
Yeah, smiling is largely thought of as a natural innate response, as we can observe smiling in blind infants.
Yes.
So it's like very wild for Rudo to not be able to do it.
Wait a sec. Same.
Hello, dear Lucy.
Perhaps? Hey, how's it going, Lucy? I think I might have a case of same. I think I could copy again. Let's go. Unless Ori made the hair different. We shall find out.
I don't even know which one you're on.
3. Bottom. Okay.
I think average is definitely the same. I think
Average
I copy-pasted him.
Yeah,
Oh, no, I didn't.
You made him slightly bigger.
I fully redrew him. I fully redrew him.
Ori, how could you?
I'm sorry, I like drawing.
Well, I guess I can't fault you for that.
I admit,
into the trash bin it goes.
I think the lines are probably my favorite part.
That explains a lot.
They are quick, they're easy, they come together.
Goodbye, layer.
I can be pretty fast at them. I feel like I can make a lot of progress very quickly with lines. Everything else is like, when are we done?
Are we there yet?
Are we there yet?
Who do I want to do?
I know, Beth. I'm really not the stereotypical artist, you know? I don't hate drawing. I don't hate my own drawings.
Nope.
There's something else.
She defies all logic.
I don't... There's no imposter syndrome here.
I can't even bucket tool you.
What?
I couldn't bucket tool for his hair. I don't know. There's an open line.
Oh, okay. Sometimes you color and I'm just like, why are we doing it this way? But alright.
Because the bucket no work.
You can make it so the bucket work.
Too much work.
No. Mars kills me, guys. She murders me. She kills me.
Hey, but I get it done. I've improved my efficiency over the years.
Really, Bess? Yeah, exactly,
really,
Ellie. Thank you.
I don't see the hole. I don't
that
know
was
where
probably
it
the
is.
hole. What you just did was probably the hole.
Probably. Oh well.
She kills me, Ellie. She kills me.
There's so little left. I might as well just swoop, 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 swoop. Done.
I'm crying over here.
No, you know what's really probably taking most of my time is switching back and forth between the reference where all his colors are and then going back to the page I'm actually working on. I really should make his color palette.
I was gonna say, I'm like, why haven't we made a palette? It does pay me. I'm glad, Ellie.
It just keeps slipping my mind.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
I never remember to make Everett's palette, and therefore my life never gets easier. Well, where would be the fun in that? There we go. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Lucy. I'm doing my best.
I'm a little annoyed that it's only Wednesday tomorrow.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I'm happy it's Witch Hat Wednesday.
Like it's one of those things where it's like, I don't want to rush the week. I really
want to be done with the week.
But God, did Monday and Tuesday really? Yeah.
Monday and Tuesday really just kicked
such a vibe.
Butts.
Such a vibe.
And it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun.
Sparkle on?
Sparkle on Wednesday.
What's that?
Don't know if I'm familiar with that one. Wait. Can I?
Maybe.
Did it work? What? No. How?
Just erase
I mean,
that
I guess
part.
it works because that needs to... Well, that needs to be blue anyway, so... Yeah.
She kills me.
It's fine.
She kills me.
It's fine.
I'm dead.
That part needed to be blue anyway. I can leave it. I can leave it. That needs to be blue anyway.
Oh, it's a meme? I'm not aware.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that one.
Fuck. No. Fuck. Okay.
Everything okay over there?
Yeah, I fixed it.
Yay. Nope. Yes? No? Yes? Okay, fine. Good enough.
Keep calm and sparkle on.
Ah. I feel like I've seen that quote paired with Twilight Sparkle.
I think I've seen it paired with the vampires. Twilight. Does anybody know, besides me, Hank Green's song, I'm Not Edward Cullen?
I don't think I heard that one.
So good. I probably honestly have it memorized still. At very least the chorus. I'm blanking on how it starts. Oh, you put it in couch? Okay.
Oh, let me see.
Let's become hip. With
Yes.
Dream? Is that Dream?
Wait! That kind of does look like Dream.
Doesn't that look like Dream?
No, it does! It does! Wait a sec!
It's Germa. Come on, it kind of looks like Dream.
That
You
it
can't
really
tell
looked
me
like Dream for a
it doesn't look
second.
like Dream making a face.
It's like if you took Dream's picture and kind of blurred it a little bit, or
Yeah.
like played around with it in Photoshop. It's a really blurry Germa. Dang.
Really? God, the blurred killed that.
The blur really changed it. I did not recognize generic white boy versus generic white boy.
I mean, yeah, all white boys look the same to me, obviously. But okay, you guys, hold on. We're taking a second here. We're taking 1 second here because you gotta.
We gotta
You
take
gotta
a
see
pause.
what I'm seeing,
We
okay?
gotta take a
You gotta-
moment.
so this is
they
this is
can't
what was
see
said.
what we're seeing.
This is what was said.
They're in
okay?
the Discord. Oh, Flair thought it was Dream 2.
Okay,
Thank you, Flair.
thank
Thank you
God.
for validating us. We're not crazy.
This is apparently the same guy. Okay? Now, hold on.
What?
You can't
Bloody
tell me
way.
that this image doesn't look oh Jesus, it's so zoomed in. Doesn't look exactly like this face. Come on!
It does. No, it does. I thought it was that face from that specific picture.
Oh,
That's
okay,
why I
you
got
thought it
so
was Dream too.
confused.
Okay, it's not just me. Because, like, Jesus Christ.
No, it's not just you, Ori.
This is the same face. Alright, I'm glad we could all agree that somehow the blur made this man look like this man. It's the chin. It's also the fact that, like, this is the one image you see of, like, Dream all the time.
It's also the pose.
And it's the exact same, like, head position.
It's the
You know-
pose. The haircut looks similar.
Yeah.
The way the smile kind of
it's
looks
very much
through
the idea
blur. Like,
That
it's so almost 1-to-1.
this is, like, the same position.
That's crazy.
Alright, do we want me to try I'm Not Edward Cullen from memory or with the lyrics?
Try it from memory. See how much you get.
Okay, I can only recall.
Sometimes I remember more than I think.
I can only start. I can't.
You think it's dream edited onto the meme? It has to be. It looks so much like him.
Too much dream there.
It's a lot of dream.
Yeah. So the chorus is like, you won't love me 'cause I'm not Edward Cullen. I could wear sparkly makeup and act all brave and sullen, but I can't. But you can't help but realize these are golden contacts in my eyes, and you think you can't be the one and only girl for me. That's the chorus. How does it start?
Why am I not? Oh, this is why I'm not getting it. Okay. Perhaps it was dream all along, Allie.
Maybe it was dream all along. Okay.
Where the hell?
Oh, here it is. The
thing?
hidden moon is arising over Forks, Washington, and suddenly you shy away from my body's warmth. My muscles are hard as I could make, but it's not enough for you. You want me to be cold and hard like a moving marble statue. The only thing that you think you need is the one thing that I can never be. You don't love me 'cause I'm not Edward Cullen. I can wear sparkly makeup and act all brave and sullen, but you can't help but realize these are golden contacts in my eyes, so you think you can't be the one and only girl for me. And then now it's the girls one, right? Only one man can protect me from harm. Plus 100 years of investment made him richer than God. For a century he saved his virginity for me. But I know all about that girl you scored with in 2003. He's the only man that I can't resist. And you can't convince me he does not exist. I can't love you 'cause you're not Edward Cullen. You can wear sparkly makeup and act all brave and sullen, but I can't help but realize those are golden contacts in your eyes, so you can never be the one and only boy for me.
What a way to be introduced to that song for the first time.
That's great. Hank Green, love Hank Green. Outcast musical when? Writing songs is
How about
so
the story
hard.
first, then
Writing
we'll talk about
songs
music.
is so difficult. Like
it is.
Like
Props
lyrics
to the people who
like,
do it.
lyrics and everything. Like it seems like it's really easy,
It's not.
and then it's not. And it's like, fuck.
This is why I give Jorge so much
Jesus.
credit for his work on Epic the Musical. I mean, we do have Outcast Jukebox Musical if you listen to their playlists in the wiki.
Definitely leans into that. I will also say you will get Dylan, Mars, and Ori singing more in the future, probably.
Yes! I'm very excited for that.
Honestly, all I have to do is the art, and then we can get on the other step. And it's not that much art. So. But I've had a dream.
We're not beating those theater kid allegations.
Since when were we
soon.
attempting to?
We weren't, but we keep getting accused every AA stream.
We sing a fair amount in Ace Attorney streams. I mean, and sometimes I make really good parodies, is all I'm saying.
Oh, hell yeah. Now, there are nights where we cook.
You pop off. Yes, there's currently plans for a VTuber style music cover video. I won't say what song, but there are
It should be familiar to most people in chat, I
y'all
believe.
will know it. But there are
Y'all will
3
recognize it.
pieces of art that I have to make for it, and then we can record it.
We're
Well, what's
already in
hilarious-
theater kid prison.
What's hilarious is that Dylan was not a theater kid in any way. Dylan was a jock.
No. Surprisingly.
Dylan was like a weird nerd jock. Dylan in like before high school is a weird, not the Dylan we know now at all.
Dylan had some major character development.
Yeah, like an insane amount.
He went through an arc. God. 1. Two. No,
Look at
I
this
don't.
lovely
Oop.
zoom in that gets to be covered up by people. I will say, this is probably what slows down the comic the most. The fact that I do have to draw backgrounds. And that I really refuse to cop out of backgrounds and just have some panels that have like solid colors and stuff. It's like, no, they're still in the space.
Therefore, we must have the space.
And then, and that makes
gotta
Port
switch
gonna
the
kill me.
screen back, Ori.
Ah, thank you. Transition.
Something weird. Ah, that's right, because I'm working on. Yeah.
And not paint bucketing, I know.
Hey, I'll paint bucket when it lets me. I did paint bucket earlier. I have video evidence. And guess what? You don't have to watch it 30,000 times for proof.
Play back the tape.
No, not again! Let me go! I want out of the building.
All
They must have been
right.
so proud of that cutscene to run it as many times as they do.
It's too funny.
Alrighty. We got them side by
It makes you
side.
gotta
Look at
trans-
that.
Now the question is, Allie, but then when it happens again, is it like a double negative? So it's just how many times it happens in an episode to see if you end up trans or not? Is that how it
Ooh.
works? If it's like an odd number, it's you're trans at the end of stream, but if it's an even number, you're back to cis. Or if you're already trans, then if it's an even number, you're still trans. But if it's an odd number, you become cis. Uh-oh. This means there's a war. There's a war of the people who want to stay trans. Between the people who want to stay trans, the people who want to stay cis, and the people who want to switch. There's 3 sides.
Oh boy.
Gambling, it is a gamble.
And we're back to gambling again.
Everything's gambling.
It always comes back to it.
I'm so
Gray looks good, Saiga. It was also very hot today. I
And
feel
it's
like
just gonna
that
be
has
hot
to do a lot with
tomorrow.
the energy today. Yeah. Yeah, it will be. I wish we could enjoy spring for a little bit.
There you go.
before
It's
we
just a light
dived
switch there.
immediately
Good day,
into
Lucifer.
summer. Just a little. As
See,
a treat, you know?
Canadian Lucifer, it makes sense that you had Lucy's Lucky Lottery, right? Because you learned how to beat the gambling system.
I need to fix that.
All right,
There
back
we
to
go.
battered and bruised guard 1. Beat up
Oof.
guard 1. I think this is a good amount of bruised and battered, yes, Mars? You're the
I
final
think
C.
so. Let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna look on my actual screen and not my teeny tiny phone. Ooh, okay. I'm liking it.
Got some on the hands.
Yeah.
Little bloods, but then also the dark circles under the eyes like a broken nose.
Oh, yes. He be looking very injured. This is lovely.
It's like a 50-50, Blair. Toxic yaoi. That's your prompt, Kanae
This
Lucifer.
is definitely
Go
the
draw
toxic
the
yaoi.
the Averwan toxic yaoi.
You guys have made it to the abusive part of the toxic yaoi.
Yeah, you made it to the part where there's actually suffering now. Someone got beat up in Outcast.
People want that. Who am I to judge?
Someone got beat up in Outcast. Okay, bet. I mean, damn, I'm down.
Wow.
At this point, yes, all of you should definitely draw the Averwan you will never get in canon because, yeah, fan art. This is the pipeline. This is the trick. I'm conning you all. I had to explain to Dylan what a figwit was.
Oh, he didn't know?
No, he didn't know.
Dang.
You're very suggestible. You and Dylan both. I'm only suggestible if it's something I already wanted to do. Like how y'all, no matter how much y'all beg, I will not allow Mars to bring Guard 1 back.
I don't want to.
Exactly. Neither of us do.
Maybe he'll show up in the background at the end, but
I disagree.
That's
He shouldn't even be there. Don't give them anything.
it.
We had a plan for him, and we're sticking to it. That plan was for him to never show up again.
Who knows? You may think differently in 5 years' time.
I don't think so. If I'm gonna be honest, if I never draw this man again, it'll be too soon.
You only say that now. But I will admit I am very tired of drawing guard uniforms. Or coloring guard uniforms.
It's so boring.
I want color again!
I want my boys! Bring back the boys!
I miss color!
I'm using my mastermind powers. Guard 1 spinoff when? Never. I never want to draw this bitch ever again. I'm done.
We don't like this boy enough to really have him back. If y'all want him to exist in fanfiction, be my guest. We played with him. We're done.
We're not gonna let Lotta him. You know, he doesn't deserve it.
There's another hole. Oh well.
If you love him, let him go. No, I hate him, so I'll also let him go.
You released Guard 1 back into the wild! Bye, Guard 1!
Yep. He can go fend for himself out there.
I swear, when Tally Marks is fully, not uploaded, but done being made by us, I will make a Bye Bye Butterfree thing with Guard 1's face on top of it. Go! Be free! Don't ever come back!
You know, at least there'll be a little reprieve in the next one because of that flashback moment.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Oh, that'll be such a relief. I get to draw the boy. Only once, but I still get to draw the boy.
Hey, finally we get to have our Milano cookies and no Hotzen and cake just yet.
Just one singular
one
Milano
cookie. After all these Avrit carrots and Guard 1 grapes, I don't remember what we called him. What was it? Garwan broccoli, maybe? Celery? I don't know. Carrots? Well, I remember average carrots, but what was Guard 1? Or was he also carrots? Sprouts. The Guard 1 sprouts, yeah. I don't want any more sprouts. I'm full.
Yeah, the Hudson cake will get us banned. This is the peak you subscribe for. Hey, I'm down. Yes, we get one Milano cookie. I'm very excited. That's what I get to do next.
A singular Milano cookie.
In the midst of all this fucking carrots and peas and broccoli. His thickness will crush the surface. He's not even the thickest. Oh.
Hey, we did have Saiga as a treat. That was kind of nice.
Yeah, she's still not boy, though. I'm curious how I will feel about Perry and Onyx and Andy.
I feel like because Perry's gonna have the more intense expressions, you'll have more fun drawing him.
Yeah.
That's just my hunch. I'm not sure if that's correct or not.
We shall see. Ugh.
Aha! Bucket!
When June comes around, I have to make a true flare ref sheet.
Oh, snap. Yeah, I added Rikuriti to Art Fight last week, so she's up there.
Rikuriti's
I tried
there.
to make my profile look as nice as yours, Ori. It looks like something.
Now I have to look at
It's got
it.
all the important info, and that's what matters.
That was what I saw the last time. Now you're gonna make me look. Inspect. Ooh, what notification is this? Yay! Paper Demon person followed me.
Yay!
Look at Rikuriti.
Do it, Flare!
Well, you still gotta upload your other character.
Yeah, I need to take a better picture or scan what I drew. Hopefully the quality doesn't get eaten up.
Yes. Flare will be a request of only do it if you're gonna get Paper Demon double points, please. Otherwise, draw my boy. Draw my Outcast boys.
Ah, there you are. I just lose track of all your layers, and it's like, where did it go?
Yes, all the time.
I know you were here somewhere.
Yeah, you can still submit it on Paper Demon. I can give you a compass. Honestly, you could probably afford a compass, but I could buy you a compass.
Ah, that's the problem with having two flares.
Yes.
Oh no.
Ooh, you gonna put oaks up, Flare?
Ooh. Would love to see.
Nice.
Yay! Another one joins. July gonna be all about them art fights.
Yeah. Oof.
All in due time.
I might have to get another suitcase at this rate.
Oh, snap. What about a carry-on or a little handbag? A tote. You're gonna need it. Don't give in, Allie. Don't give in to that urge.
Allie.
Don't do it.
At the paper dolls I drew. They're 2 years old now. They're 2024, okay? And I look at them and I go, damn, some of that proportion, real rough. And I go, it doesn't matter. It gets the point across. And that's all that matters. I will draw them better now, you know? It looks enough like my style. That's the only reason I would redraw refs is if, like, you feel like you changed your style a lot. Because at least in art fight, it, like, gives a good indication of, like, what kind of art they're gonna get if your style is pretty consistent. But art fight is a gifting game, so who cares? You know?
Oh, that's...
But there's no fucking way I'm redrawing their refs at this point. I am happy
1, 2, 3,
with them.
4, 5.
Well, if their designs are changed,
7.
then you gotta do what you gotta do. But...
Ori?
What?
I thought you had fixed this. Where did Gar1's beard go?
Is it hidden?
Maybe. Let me
Is
see.
there a hidden layer?
Possibly.
Otherwise, I'll just have to fix it again.
Nope.
Alright. You don't have to worry about it. I'll fix it.
No
in the
beard.
end.
He just looks incredibly young.
I need Ollie. I need Ollie so bad.
Now he looks like baby.
He does. Well, I'll have to fix it when I get it back.
I wonder where that layer went.
No idea. Such is life.
Such is life.
Baby
I
one.
appreciate the very young guard one.
Ah, I see, Flare. Okay. Lore. Suitcase lore.
I don't want to color shoes right now. I'll do another face panel.
But the shoes are always the easy.
Sometimes. Okay, Saiga, you're going to be a pair of floating eyes over there for a while just to make my life a bit easier.
Card one the early years.
He was just a baby one back then. So tiny. So innocent. Bucket? No. Alright.
She kissed me.
I'm gonna try the thing and close the line. I think I closed the line. I didn't close the goddamn line.
Okay, so it means there's maybe another hole, a different hole. Just keep adding the holes.
Duh. By the time I narrow it down, it won't even be worth it. So I'm just gonna paint.
Lick this if you cry, ever dim. I do hope we get a lot of Ollie love after we get Ollie in the anime.
Oh, we're already getting a ton of Ollie love. It's great.
Oh yeah, but there has been like a
this man so bad.
A massive, you know, key freeze. So I'm just like, more Ollie.
Give us Ollie. We need our second dad.
Yeah, Canadian Lucifer, but then it closes too many things. Mars messing with the settings of the paint bucket is just not worth it.
Yes. It's a good suggestion. It's a good idea. Maybe one day I'll futz around with it, but when Ori's telling me, Mars, I'll have nothing left to color after this, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Now's not the time to screw around.
Mars can't dawdle right now. We're up to this panel here that's published. So that means on Monday, a bunch of these are going to be in, and probably the rest of them. Probably the rest of them I have here. So that's why Mars needs to get a hip a hoppin' on the color hoppin'.
I gotta lock in. God damn it. You guys see I'm trying to make it easier for myself.
Mm-hmm. Do we see?
Yes, yes you do. Unless you forgot to switch screens again.
No, you're there.
Then they see my plight.
I just realized that you colored your hair color.
I did?
Not in the one you're on.
Oh.
And that I overlapped the line stupidly.
Ah.
Your artist art hurts, yeah.
I'm sorry to pain you so.
You do, you pain us so.
There we go. I used the bucket tool successfully that time.
Yay.
It worked.
We see the plight
It
of
just
Mars.
wouldn't work for all the other shit.
Oh, sorry, that was Flight of the Bumblebee, not the plight of Mars.
Why did this do something weird? Okay. I can live with that. The plight of Mars would probably be just as frantic as the flight of the Bumblebee. Oh, speaking of flights of the Bumblebees, do tell, Flair.
Oh.
Do tell. We've been getting so many bumblebees in our backyard. And they are just the fattest, fluffiest little bumblebees I've ever seen. They're so cute! And that's why we like showing it off this way, Bass. Give you a little peek behind the curtain. Yeah, that's the color I need.
Yeah, it changes so much. The lighting's really
the lighting really makes it.
And that's why I can't not do shading. Because at least in my art style,
it's just too good.
It like really is important to how I like to art. Ambiance and all that.
Oh crap, I put the pupil color on the damn thing. Oh well. Make it work! Oh, that's pretty cool, Flair.
Ooh, very fun, Flair.
That helps with the immersion. No, sir, you don't have... Okay. Wait. Yeah.
Fat shaming bumblebees. She's not shaming. She's just saying that they're chunking.
I'm not shaming.
Today I saw a deagle.
A deagle?
A deagle.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It was great.
I didn't think you'd see those in our area.
This
or
is one.
your area.
This is walking. Someone was walking their deagle.
Aw.
So cute. A deagle is a dachshund beagle. It was a dachshund for all intents and purposes.
It feels so rare though to see mixes like that, like specific mixes, you know?
But it had beagle coloration like through and through, and was certainly
cute.
Like slightly beagle shaped more than a dachshund. But it was basically a dachshund with like beagle patterning on it, and it was so adorable.
Oh my gosh. Just a little guy, little guy, little guy. Did you find out the deagle's name?
No, I was in a car at a red light.
No! Oh, mission failed.
Sometimes you see many of things that you just have to pass by.
You do,
And
you
remember
do.
for later.
It'd be like that. Dang it.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna be able to read tonight either. I am beat.
Dang.
I could be
I
falling
gotta try to
right
get
now.
some stuff done, because honestly, I'm not that annoyed that the car crapped out today. I'm more annoyed that I crapped out at a spot that didn't have Wi-Fi. Because I could have gotten so much work done, and instead I'm just sitting there like, well, I'm just existing,
This is
I
my
guess.
lot in life. This is my burden.
You posted the picture of Sammy Chow? Sammy Chow. Ah! So cute, Allie! I just saw Scarlet being held.
Oh, yeah,
That is
that's
peak.
by, Canadian Lucifer did that during the March Hotel.
Oh, I recognize. Lovely, lovely.
So Mars, how are we gonna go see Spider-Verse 3 in an empty theater?
Well, we have to do what we did last time and wait
know, but
until like the
school's
very
out.
final running.
The problem is nobody knows when that's gonna be, and sometimes they're like 1 fucking week these days, and I'm so pissed.
Yeah, which makes me so mad.
My hope is like, do they have like a
But I
morning
think that's
showing?
literally how we did it last
That's how we did it the
time.
first time. And then we had a pretty empty, but not fully empty theater the second time. Because it
Yeah.
was during the school
Mason.
year. And you and I were off of college, so we went like
Well, we went on a weekday.
weekday
so we were
matinee
like,
or
"Ooh."
something.
But this time it's coming out
In summer, June,
July?
yeah.
Yeah, June.
I think it says June.
June of next year, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll be able to swing that again. It would be pretty epic to get the movie theater all to ourselves
I really
again.
would just hope. I kind of want just something early in the day.
That honestly might be the way to do it.
Yeah.
Like if you go to an 11 a.m.
Yeah,
show.
yeah,
Which
exactly.
hold on. Wait, hold on. I still have the ticket from our first Spider-Verse showing. What time did we go? Hang on, I got it. Let me check. Spider-Man. Okay, that's Promare movie. That's Demon Slayer. That's Avengers. Spider-Man. It says Spider-Man 2. Okay, the 2 must be for the theater number. Did we go on January 8th at 12:55 p.m.?
Sounds about right.
I
We
think
would have
it
been out
was
of college at that
over the
time.
holiday. Yeah. Yes, we would have both been home from college.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we went at 12:55 p.m. for that movie.
Yeah.
Which wasn't crazy early
No,
when you think
but
about
that
it.
one was we had very good circumstances for that one because it was the small theater
we
at
had
the end
good
of the running when
It was the
when
first
regular
movie
school
too, so like the
Yeah.
hype was only just starting.
and regular school was back in session. Just college kids were out and college kids, you know,
Yeah.
so it was just like
What a lovely time that was.
Yeah, I think we've said it before, but guys, we saw the first Spider-Verse movie in a theater by ourselves.
Yes. It was one of the most amazing movie theater experiences I've ever had.
It was so cool.
Because Ori and I basically just had our tea time reactions
Yeah.
in a movie theater.
But we could just
And
talk
it was
all we
epic.
wanted because we couldn't bother anybody because nobody was there.
We yapped, we cheered, we screamed. Whoever was up in that projector room was probably...
Hey, they
watching
were
us
probably
like
having a good time. Good night, Mason.
Me too, Allie. Me too. I really hope the artists are being very paid this time.
Good Omens
around.
Season 3 comes out in May.
Oh, snap. Oh, another thing. The dub of Trigun Stargaze came out.
Fuck
So we're
yeah!
All out. All the episodes are out.
All right, we got a schedule for that then too.
We do, we do. So much to watch, so little time.
Oh, definitely,
I still have to
Dee Dee.
watch, what was it? Demons of the Shadow Realm, that new one that just came out by the Full Metal Alchemist author. I still gotta check that out.
Well, right now, Dylan and I are working our way through Vox Machina Season 3.
Nice, nice.
And
Oh, I'm
then
way behind.
we have the other one, the Mighty Nine, to do after that. We also have Castlevania Nocturne that we still have to watch.
Oh yeah, that one came out a while ago.
Yeah, we just kind of fell off having time. And then
Was
maybe
Dylan interested in the Devil May Cry anime?
I don't know. I think we'd want to do Freerun first so he can see Freerun. He's been interested in Freerun. He's very intrigued by the demons in Freerun. And he was kind of on the fence because I'm like, while they are a major part of it, they're not like the main focus, if that makes any sense.
Definitely not
It's
the
like
focus.
one of the villains, like one of the monsters that they fight, but it is not the purpose of the anime is not them fighting demons, you know, so it's like
No, the focus is the journey and the friends you make along the way, quite literally. Oh man, front row viewing flare? I don't think I could ever do front row. It's
can't.
too
Front
close
row is
and
too
it's
close,
too
in my opinion.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, front row is too close, IMO.
I always go for that middle spot.
Yeah,
Middle
dead
center if I
Dead
can.
center.
That is the best place to be. And I've actually gotten pretty lucky with that, to be honest.
I didn't see the Lego movie in theaters.
I did see the Lego movie in theaters.
Yeah.
That one I think we went to see with my brother. I think that was one of his... It was either a birthday movie or a, hey, he's interested in this, let's go see it. And then it ended up being one of the greatest movies you would see. Lego Batman I went to see on Valentine's Day up at college. And I think that was coming out at the same time when the 50 Shades of Grey movie was coming out. So literally every couple on campus was going to that, and I'm like, I'm going to see Batman with the 12-year-olds. Peace!
So my wardrobe is very coordinated, and I have a lot of pink because I like pink. My family and I, my parents and I, we went to see Mission Impossible, not Dead Reckoning, that's the second one. Whatever, Mission Impossible 7 Part 1. Maybe it is Dead Reckoning. Yeah, it is Dead Reckoning because the second one's the final reckoning. In theaters, and I wore all pink. And we didn't even realize, but it was the Barbie movie premiere day. So I was wearing all pink, just accidentally, to go see Mission Impossible 7 Part 1. And then we, like, leave the theater, and everyone's, like, walking out, and they're all, like, doing all the Barbie stuff. And I was like, oh, yeah, I am wearing all pink.
Barbie movie, that's right.
I think my mom went, did you plan this? I was like, no, I completely forgot. Wild Flair.
How'd that happen?
Too many people filed in the row. And then instead of doing anything about it, they just dealt.
Sometimes those seats are big enough. You can make it work.
Or depending on the size of you and your friend, sitting in lap is not too bad.
Exactly. Other memorable movie experience, at least more recently, was when I convinced my entire family to go see The Wild Robot. I'd seen so many reviews hyping it up, and I was like, okay, this is one we need to go see. And the only time I could get was Wednesday, in the middle of the week, during the school year, and I had just started working. So my parents were like, well, how are you going to get home in time to get to the movie? I'm like, just watch me. I will beeline to that driveway. We will all switch to the van, and then we're going off to the movie theater. I will make this happen. And I got so lucky that night. One of my kids actually canceled, and it was my last kid of the night. I was actually able to leave early. I was like, okay, we're going. Beeline to the movies. Let's go.
How serendipitous.
It was very serendipitous. It worked out great.
Okay.
Because my folks are kind of the type where it's like, okay, if it's after 6 p.m., we ain't going out. And the movie showing was at 7. So it took a lot of convincing where I'm like, no, it'll be great. I promise it won't be crowded. It's the middle of the week. Come on. Like, it's going to be so worth it. And it's literally my mom's favorite movie now. But damn, did it take some convincing, because they're not after 6 people at all.
But Mars, what about the K-pop Demon Hunters sing-along?
That was also fabulous. That one was really fun, having the whole theater just versus, although Ori and I were singing the loudest.
Yeah, I will say,
I'm pretty sure
honestly,
we were the only ones who were, like, putting in effort.
The theater we went to...
We were practicing in the car on the way over.
Was certainly not very full. It was fair. It wasn't empty. Like, we weren't the only 2 people, but, like, there wasn't a ton of people in the theater.
Open my eye.
And it was mostly, like, very young children with their parents.
Oh yeah,
and
very
then,
young children.
Like, maybe like a
maybe
couple
a
of high
couple
school
teens
age
here and
like,
there
girls, but that were definitely in the age of where it's like, I'm self-conscious, I don't want to sing in public or whatever. And it was like, nah, bitch.
Meanwhile, we're like, we're approaching our 30s and we got nothing to lose. Let's go.
Okay, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I always fucking sang as loud as a kid before. That hasn't changed. Ori never gave a shit. I had to, like,
I'll admit Mars had a shell back in high school. It
I
certainly
was
took
made-
some college break-in to get rid of it.
to go to church for a long time. Not that long, but like a significant amount of time. And the only way I could get through church is like, I am singing the hymns with all I got. I'm singing the like
Yep.
alto parts. I'm like singing the harmonies. I'm like figuring out the harmonies and all that stuff. Like I'm going.
That's hilarious. I did the same. I'm like, the best part is getting to
Yeah,
sing.
The best part is getting to sing. That's all I care about. And then it's waiting until the next fucking time.
Yep.
Yes, Saiga has little earrings, little studs.
Yeah. Little studs. It can pass their dress code.
Her original concept had like hoops because that was like the silhouette I liked, but that doesn't really work for a combat scenario. So
Yeah.
studs it
Unfortunately.
was.
But the studs look great.
Indeed.
We love the studs.
Alright, this is your final question warning.
Off topic, but I am so mad, and I will say it after you say your thing.
I'm just saying, to chat, this is your final question warning. Ask any questions you have now. Mars,
Oh, we got
say
8
your
minutes.
thing.
So, there's a pack of cheese that I get at my local supermarket. It was great. It was dairy-free. It was awesome. They changed the recipe. They noted on the packet that they changed the recipe, and you can tell that they changed the recipe.
Aww.
It's worse, and I'm very sad. How could they do this?
I'm so sorry, Mars. That's the worst.
Ugh. The one cheese I can eat. Well, there's 2 cheeses I can eat from that supermarket, and the one I really like to eat as a snack. I don't know what they put in it. My dad and I were actually checking the ingredients list because we're like, yeah, this has an aftertaste now. I don't like it. I don't like it. Why'd they do this? The first one, Lucy. Guard 1 with an O.
Yeah.
Because the pun is guard number 1.
Yeah.
Although if you wanted to dogify him, it probably would be guard 1.
He does give kicked puppy right now.
He's given very kicked puppy.
Flair, I sang in the children's choir, and then I sang in the teen choir, but then instead of doing any, like, adult choir, I did bell choir. And then I went away to college and I never came back.
I started out
I'm not
in
a
the
church
children's
person.
choir, which wasn't bad. It was pretty fun. We had a pretty good leader. I did hate that I couldn't finish my snack from coffee hour before going to practice. Like, come on, I still got half coffee cake left. Let me finish. But sadly, no. Then as we got older, everyone started moving to the adult choir. So like now we're also singing with the 80 and 50-year-olds. Which was a little intimidating, but they were welcoming, which was nice. And then, yeah, similar story. We stopped going and never went back. That was the end of an era.
Noses.
But some of those songs could be fun to sing. I still hum them from time to time just because the beats. The beats are good.
I think that mainly what I originally did, Allie, was I just saw
Where's your hair?
how other artists that I liked their style did noses. And then I just kind of like was like, ooh, I'm gonna do that. I mean, recently Witch Hat has given me a little nose upgrade slightly.
Ooh, a childhood food that I revisited that doesn't hit the same? Beefaroni. 100% beefaroni. It just tastes sad now. I don't know why. Maybe it always tasted that way and I just had kid taste buds, but
Kraft mac and cheese from
yeah,
Friendly's.
I think it's that one
specifically. I always loved eating it at Friendly's. That was really it.
Ooh, that was the good stuff.
All right, so I watched an artist do this once, Allie, and I just really liked how it was subtle without being like crazy, and then it gave a second variety.
What the?
To the very classic, you know, regular nose. Then I vary it by sometimes. Bringing it up or whatever, you know, you can change like the curve up. Maybe they're a little pointy, like Phoenix has pointy. I saw then in Mr. Villain's Day Off, he has a little like hook nose, so that's drawn in a very specific way when you look how they show that. Because it's anime from the front, you don't really see a lot of it. You just kind of see it like this, and then he has like that to show that it's like a hook nose. I also like, well, of course you got animal nose, but then when I like when you have like really smushed like flat noses, you can do something kind of like this. I'll do. I really like this one under mustaches and stuff too. I don't know, it just feels nice under the mustaches. You can add like a little top part to get a little more roundy. What other? Oops. What other?
Still got crap ton to do.
What other noses do I like to do? Like I said, obviously animal nose. So Saiga's nose, instead of doing this like pointed nose line, I do the rounded nose line because she has a flatter nose, but it's not as like flat as that one. It's like in between. So adding the nostril on the side there sometimes, you know, you can add that even more to accentuate it's an even bigger nose. The Witch Hat Atelier thing that I added is this little extra line underneath. So it doesn't just cut in, it gives you that like, what's it, the fulcrum, whatever the fuck that little
philtrum.
Bit, yeah, above your lip is. It just kind of denotes that, and it just gives a nice little look to it, in my opinion. So you kind of have, it comes down a little bit. All that sort of stuff. So really, my advice is just look at how other artists you like draw noses and figure out what about it you like. For me, I think I gravitate towards this one the most, and I think what I like about it, if I could only do anything with it, that'd be nice. I think what I like about this nose is that it is kind of subtle, in my opinion, without being the anime like just a line, you know, because the anime will do like that, and I don't know, I don't like that. It makes the face feel flat, in my opinion. I know some people will disagree and say this one makes it feel flat, but that's just how I. But the other thing is I always have like the shadow then. The shadow is then important, right? So you can see, yeah, this is the darkest part is the nostrils, but then how the shadow comes in is important as well. I think that's like a really underrated shadow. A lot of people always do the chin shadow. Like if you're doing minimal shadows, let's say, right? Like you're really not doing a lot of people will always add the chin shadow because it makes sense. You want the head to stand out from the neck, but if you don't add some sort of nose shadow, I think that makes it look flat very fast. So, you know, you can kind of do anything. as long as you use the shadow. Because that helps denote the volume.
Oh, interesting.
And then the final thing to note is that, like, noses are a triangle, right? So while you can play with the shape a lot, it's always where the nose connects to the head at the nostrils is the widest part. And then the front is smaller than that. So you can see how all of these make like a triangle, right? You can see here, that's a triangle. You can see here, it's a triangle. You know, here it's still a triangle. With the long guy, it's still a triangle. You
That's
know,
a
here,
helpful
while it's
guide.
behind underneath, it's still a triangle. Again, he's rounded, but the tip is still a tip out, so there is still a triangle in there. That's all I got. And I think that's a good time to end.
Well, it's right on time.
Right on time. God,
Oh,
having a
look at how
stinger
wonderfully
really
that worked
upgrades
out.
the stream, huh?
It really does.
It's even like a basic bitch one, too. It's not even one of the cool ones I have planned. It's just a lazy ass one that I did to test something. But God,
it works.
does it elevate the stream?
It's so very lovely.
Yes.
Glad you
Thank
had a
you.
lovely time, Lucy.
Enjoy your Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Get over hump day.
Congrats,
We're
you made it
almost there.
to the halfway mark.
And
Keep going, you got this.
We shall see you.
2 million account, Allie. 2 million account.
We shall see you Thursday. Good night.
Good night, everybody. See you Thursday.